Alright, well, everybody, welcome back. Yeah, sorry I had to turn off my stream, because if I didn't do that, then yeah, my webcam wouldn't show up for, over on Tectone's, over in our Discord calls, so yeah. Would have liked to stream that myself, but I think, I think somebody mentioned that I need to have, at least, 2 separate, capture cards or whatever, and hell if I'm gonna do that right now, but yeah, we're back. I made friends to private DJ. I wouldn't really call them friends. More like associates, I guess. I wouldn't go so far as to call ourselves co-workers either. We just all have to be content creators, you know. And our similarity, our overlapping similarity is that we all play Star Rail, so, or some sort of Hoyoverse game. Like, the closest one to the two that I would almost call friends, almost, if I try being parasocial enough, are like Braxphone and Tectone, because they actually talk to me. But yeah, whatever you want to call it. We're just gonna chill on some Genshin. I'll probably just go degen farm for Navia artifacts again. Or try to, anyway. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. We'll stream a couple hours after Gachacast. Ah, flashbang. Oh, also, I should actually, where's my chat box? Oh, no, chat box is up here. Forgot. But yeah, you can thank Tectone and him letting me on Gachacast for putting my tapestries up. I think Tectone's chat liked that. Contemporaries, yeah, that's a good term. I like that. My fellow contemporaries. But yeah, it'd be cool to talk to them again, of course. They're like Gachacast and such. I also would love to. I would have had a lot to say to add on to a lot of other things that people mentioned during there, but I didn't want to, like, you know. I don't want to keep yapping because, you know, y'all saw my last React stream where I just kept yapping and yapping, so yeah, I didn't want to do that here. Let's see if game captures Genshin. There it is. Found your channel through my Blue Archive Whales Log video I made. Hey, Aruba. Thanks so much for watching that video. Unfortunately, I feel bad that that's how you found me, because I don't really do Blue Archive content. I do, I wouldn't be against making like a how to min-max Blue Archive video, because I have done like how to min-max videos for other gacha games in the past, and it's been a while since I made them. I think the most recent one was one for FGO, but I still need to make a part 2 for, that I still haven't been able to make. So I'll perhaps get around to doing that later. Yeah, just now that I think about it, I've got a kind of a big backlog of videos that I kind of want to make. So at least I won't be pressed for like any amount of content that I could make, but the issue is me getting around to actually doing them, because most of these videos are going to be very high effort. Because my form of content, as usual, my preferred content form is usually like long form content, videos that are at least like an hour or so, or longer videos generally. Though honestly, just for algorithm's sake, I should probably do more React videos like Tectone always does. Because look at how hard his React videos pop off and all that. I mean, hell, even my 2-hour-long fucking react to the Toxic World of Genshin Impact video, even that got like a decent number of views, like 10k. It's not like 90k, like however much my what is it? What was that one video called? My Gacha Addiction video did. But I mean, still, it's doing better than a lot of my FGO videos, so that's already saying something. Oh yeah, my Gacha Addiction video actually broke 100k views probably earlier today. Yeah, 100k, 25 views total. Damn. I didn't think that video would ever hit 100k. Well, I didn't think that video would go past maybe like 50k, let alone 100k. Shit, man. Maybe I do have a chance as a content creator. Shit, I don't remember the last time I had a video that went as hard as 100k views, man. Fuck. It's kind of surreal. Thank you all for watching that video, for those of you who did watch it. But yeah, Arawa, if you're still in chat, yeah, hope you enjoyed that Blue Archive video, and maybe I'll consider making more Blue Archive videos in the future. It won't be a consistent thing, so I don't want to be known as like I don't think I should be known as like a Blue Archive content creator specifically. But music might be a little loud. Turn it down a little bit. Barely getting back to Arknights. Want to say, would you recommend starting Blue Archive as a casual game? Yes. As a casual game, please play Blue Archive specifically as a casual. Do not try to take it seriously; you will suffer. But as a pure casual game where you just kind of roll for 2 characters and the characters you like anyway, and you just take your time reading through the story. That's how you should play Blue Archive. Don't take it seriously. Don't play it like a hardcore. You're gonna suffer. But as a casual game, yes, Blue Archive. I cannot recommend Blue Archive enough. Purely as a casual, though. How'd Gachacast go? You missed it. It went pretty good. I enjoyed my time there. It was nice being able to talk with everybody, just listen to everybody's opinions on gachas, right? As much as I know, I think I know about gacha games because I fucking played 10 of them, 9 of them technically. Yeah, it's always nice hearing what other people have to say, because like, you know, no matter how much experience you think you have, you're only one person. Is Lost World trash? What's Lost World? Is that like a different game? That shit blew up, didn't it? Yeah, man. Shit. Maybe it did. Maybe the algorithm did actually hit for that video. I'm gonna have to follow it up with more videos like that then, or something like it. More long form videos. You're only gonna be casual. Yeah, just stay casual. Yeah, gacha is not worth it. Save up for whoever you want the most and go for them and be happy with what you get, or at least try to be. And yeah, just enjoy the story. Oh, the Toho gacha. Right. Sorry, I didn't. Oh, it's because you said Lost World. The game's called Lost Word without the L. Is Lost Word trash? I don't know. I'm not the best I'm not the best person to ask. To be fair, because I only played that game for a month and I quit it because I personally didn't enjoy the gameplay enough. It just didn't grab me quite enough. But as for like if the game as a whole is trash, I don't know. I don't like calling gacha games trash until I've played it for as long as at least for a decent amount of time. I would say at least a couple months, because in my opinion, it's impossible to say whether or not a gacha game is truly trash unless you've played it for long enough. Like, it's very easy for people to pick up a gacha game, play it for like maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then drop it and say it was trash. It's way too easy for that. It's nobody who does that can offer like valid reasons, unless there's just like very glaringly obvious problems with the gacha game. I care more about how good a gacha game is from like a long-term commitment standpoint, right? Because a lot of people are going to play these sorts of games for a long time, because that's just how gacha games are intended to be, right? Long-term commitment, live service style games. So it's like, okay, so how good are these games from in like a long-term perspective? Not just, oh, you get fucked by gacha, so you drop it because the gacha wasn't nice to you, kind of thing. AK Dub, welcome back, and yeah, welcome everybody back. Welcome everybody back, because I know I had to turn off the stream for Gachacast. The Mineko drama is getting excited. I don't know what that is. Mineko? Who's Mineko? Well, great. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. Yeah. And if anybody's over here, came over here from Gachacast, specifically, yeah, welcome back. Welcome everybody to the channel. Hope you guys like the wall scrolls and the dakis and the tapestries back there. People love React content. I mean, React content, people like React content in general, so yeah, maybe I should do more of it. Oh, is he talking about Mikeneko? Yeah, he called her Mineko, so I was like, who's Mineko? But if he's talking about Rushia, then yeah, she's absolutely getting fucked right now. She's an IRL Yander. No, we knew, right, we knew Rushia was a fucking IRL, was an IRL Yandere, yeah. We always knew, or at least the people who knew about her, I knew because I have an IRL friend who likes digging into, like, you know, the behind-the-scenes shit for VTubers, and I don't usually do that because I feel like that's basically parasocial behavior, but I know he does it just for the knowledge. And so he was kind enough to share what was going on there with me, even before whatever shit's going on right now went down. Like, we've always known Rushia was a bitch. IRL. Yeah. She treated her gen mates kind of like shit. I'm not kind of, she did treat them like shit. And yeah, it's the backstory is not pretty. Now that all the corpses are falling out of the closet. Yeah, it ain't pretty. Assuming the allegations are true, which, to be honest, they probably are. Yeah. Like, Rushia's whole Menheta thing back when she was still Rushia, like, that wasn't an act. Like, you ever wonder why she's so good at that? Well, turns out. But yeah, if that's what you were talking about, K-Dub. How was Gachacast? It was great. I think I already answered that, though. Yeah, I already did. Yeah, Gachacast was great. I'd love to be back on there sometime. It's just a pleasure listening to other people talk about shit that I care about. Yeah. I'm like Tectone in that sense. I like hearing what other people have to say. Even if people don't quite agree with what I have to say, it's always enlightening to hear what other people, why other people disagree. Takes time to ramp up an account and a gacha game or an insane amount of money. Yeah, or some combination of the two. Even if you spend a lot of money, that doesn't mean that, you know, that still doesn't buy you the knowledge of how good a gacha game really is. I mean, all it'll buy you is a ton of characters, depending on how much money you do spend. You know, a couple characters and how trash the gacha treated you. So, yeah. Impossible to tell like the true quality of a gacha game just from that. Hey, Luce Abelard, welcome back. And Abelard, I don't know how to say your name. But yeah, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. We just finished the Gachacast, and that was fun to do. So, yeah. Thought her gen mates liked her. I'm sure her gen mates tried giving her as much of the benefit of the doubt as they could, but from what I've been told, yeah, Rushia kind of treated them like shit. Like, she'd throw fits whenever like their schedules didn't quite line up the way she wanted it to. Like if there were any like hindrances to her own personal streaming schedule, whatever. There are other examples that I don't remember, but yeah, it wasn't pretty. Like, obviously, Gen 3 still cared about her getting kicked out. That's why they had their whole, like, termination, like, announcement stream or whatever, but... Or maybe they just did it out of, you know, courtesy, but... Yeah, the stories I've heard about Rushia back when she was still Rushia, they weren't great. Like, initially I was under the impression that we wouldn't need to worry about Rushia because, like, now that she's kind of stepping away from VTubing, or at least before all this shit went down, she was kind of stepping away from VTubing to pursue a career in voice acting. Because, like, with that, like, with a voice like hers and with her sort of, you know, personality, yeah, there was always going to be a demand for it, right? Because she's one of the best ones who can pull off a fucking, you know, yandere voice, mainly because she is one IRL, or, you know, whatever, however close you can get to being a yandere IRL, I guess. But, you know, with this going down, I'm not sure what's gonna happen to her future prospects, like her trying to be a voice actress. Like this is pretty big news. Like, this will impact her one way or another. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Just call you Abel? Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. Hey, Mr. Eric, welcome back. Missed Gachacast. It's fine. Tectone will upload that segment as a standalone video, I'm sure. Show us my best Genshin build? My best Genshin build, huh? I have several that I'm really proud of. Actually, no. I'll show you the one that I'm most proud of, because I think this is the most amount of effort that I put into gearing a character. Well, actually, no. Technically, that would be Mona, because I always try to gear up my Mona as best I can. But it's not like a concerted effort in giving Mona better gear. Whereas with Dehya, it was. I spent about 3 or 4 months last year when Dehya first came out, making her as fucking strong as possible, and this is the best I can do. This is the best I could do from like 3 or 4 months of straight grinding the fucking Vorukashi domain. God damn, I never want to go back there again. But I have a 36k HP Dehya who is C6, mind you. I believe Dehya is the last character I actually actively went C6 for when she just came out on her debut. C6, 75 CR, 200 CD, so when she ults, she's got, what, 85 CD, which is really good. R1 Beacon, 11% energy recharge. It would be better at 20%. I've tried giving her better gear to have her reach 20% ER, because that's kind of the minimum baseline that she really wants to have comfortable rotations. She can still work with 11% or 10% just fine. You just need to be a lot more conscious about your rotations, and that can bite you in the ass sometimes. Or that can bite me in the ass sometimes, because this is my build. But if I pull off my rotations as best I can, then it's not really an issue most of the time. R1 Beacon, like I said, 4-piece Vorukashi, double crit Pyro Cup off piece, double crit timepiece. This is this quite 40? No, it's not. This is not 40 CV. Because, yeah, it was 3-roll crit rate? Yeah, I feel like this is 3-roll crit rate, and then this might have been a 4-line start, whatever. So 20, 21, 21.8. Yeah, it's not 21.8. Yeah, it's not quite. It's close, but not quite. Feather, flower, and then circlet. Yeah, as far as like single, as far as like builds that I'm most proud of, my Dehya is my crown jewel basically, because Dehya is one of my favorite characters in the game, and of course triple crown, because I triple crown my favorite waifus. Yeah, I don't think she's necessarily my best build, but she's my most she has the build that I'm most proud of, because it's actual effort, like months of like 3 or 4 months of constant grinding. And I was like, I paid for this fucking build in like almost literal blood, sweat, and tears. Maybe not blood, but sweat and tears for sure. Fucking weeks upon weeks of getting trash after trash artifact. Fuck Genshin artifacts, my dude. But finally, after like 3 or 4 months, I was like, okay, like 75 CR, 200 CD with a little bit of ER, like this is good enough for me, man. I'm out of here. So I'm fucking out of that bitch. But yeah. But for Dehya, it was worth it. As far as like best builds go, god damn, I think my Shenhe's gotta be up there. Yeah, 75 CV, 145 crit damage, 40% energy recharge, and she doesn't even have an energy recharge timepiece. I mean, that's obvious, because I think ER timepieces give you like 51% or something, so yeah, she can't have a ER timepiece, obviously. But C6 Shenhe, stat line that looked something like that, R1 Calamity, which is her weapon. And yeah, 2-piece Shimenawa and 2-piece Gladiator, just to stack as much attack as possible. Because my Shenhe, I have Shenhe on just a straight attack boost. Just a cryo support build. But her stats are also so good, she can do a ton of damage herself too, which is hilarious. A double crit attack percent timepiece, or cup, sorry, not timepiece. Is this 40 CV? This is 18.6. No, not quite. It's almost though. Almost. This timepiece is absolutely ridiculous. Like quad roll into crit damage, attack percent inset for the Shimenawa. Her flower is fucking ridiculous. Like not flower, sorry, feather. I always mix up feather and flower. Hey Naruto, yes, I am back early today because I just got off participating in a podcast earlier today called the Gachacast with Tectone and a handful of other gacha content creators. So yes, I'm a little bit early today. Yeah, this feather is absolutely insane. The context for this actually was that I needed a feather that would give her extra crit stats and a little bit of energy recharge, and this was absolutely perfect. Like, the perfect feather that she could have gotten, because it has a little bit of attack percent, but didn't get any rolls in it because everything else went into crit rate, crit damage, and ER. I forget. No, this had to be a 4-line start, because this is 311. Yeah, this rolled 311. So 27.3. Yeah, this is 40 CV. This is 40 CV with only 4 rolls, which is fucking insane. So these crit rolls were high rolls, pretty sure, on average. Yeah, that's a fucking insane off-piece feather. And then we have this one that has 16% crit rate on its own, with a little bit of ER as well, which is fantastic. And then her circlet, which is also very good. More ER, more crit damage, yeah. Like, almost every single piece that my Shenna has is perfect. Like, literally only her cup isn't, and that's only because it probably rolled like twice into like HP percent or something. Like, if it had rolled one more into like crit rate or like, even crit damage, it would be preferably crit damage, because that way she can have a closer to a 1 to 2 crit rate crit damage ratio. But yeah, the cup could have been perfect too, but it's near perfect, and I'll just have to settle for that. Yeah, my Shenhe build is one of my best ones, safe to say. I'm really proud of my Miko build as well, 70 CR and almost 250 CD. She's got some awesome pieces too, I think, if I recall correctly. Her cup isn't that great, but I mean, at least, hey, so at least it's got decent EM. She likes that at least. Her timepiece is also pretty good too. I say pretty good because the fucking flat attack annoys me. Still remember fucking rolling that piece. Double crit, feather, that's also pretty decent. Technically our flower is really cracked, but again, the EM rolls could have gone into either of those. Oh yeah, her crown is a quad crit rate roll crown, or a circlet. Yeah, this one's really fucking good. This is probably my Miko's best piece. Yeah, it is. It's probably my Miko's best piece. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I rolled this shit a long time ago, actually. Originally, my Lisa had it, but then since I was like, well, I don't really use Lisa. Yeah, I would like to, but I don't really use Lisa at the moment, so I'll just give this to my Miko. And so I did. Yeah, I really liked my Miko build. Surprisingly, my Tignari also has one of my best builds. It just kind of annoys me that he doesn't have 200% crit damage, but it's kind of like whatever. 1 crit damage roll off, I'll live with that. But yeah, his build is also really good. Who else? I've already shown off my Dehya. Oh yeah, and then my Rosaria. I think my Rosaria has one of my better builds too. I don't think this is my best one, but it's still definitely very good. 71 CR, 207 CD. She has her own Staff of Homa, 4-piece. Actually, she's not even running 4-piece cryo. She's running 2-piece noblesse and 2-piece cryo, because I want her to do as much ult damage as possible. And I recently, well, I say recently, I did this like 2-3 months ago, but yeah, she's also triple crown too. Hey Eric, thanks so much for the 32-month resub, man. Welcome back. Let me catch up with chat because I was distracted showing off some of my Genshin builds for Sunset. Let's see. Is it worth starting to play Genshin right now along with Star Rail? If you want to pick up Genshin, I highly recommend Genshin as a casual game. Play it on your own terms. If you pick up Genshin now, a problem that you may face as a newer player is the fact that because Genshin's been around for basically over 3 years at this point, there's a shit ton of content that you need to go through. Like if you want to go through all of the main story, just the main story, not even all the side bullshit, just to catch up with Fontaine, that's gonna take you at least a couple weeks minimum, because you know MiHoYo doesn't believe in a skip button. But yeah. Just understand that. I will always recommend Genshin as a casual game, because Genshin is still a great game. I know we spent the majority of our time over on Gachacast kind of taking a shit on Genshin, turn by turn, right? Makes sense because we all love Star Rail. But I still really like Genshin. I still play this shit every day. It's one of my favorite gacha games to ever have come out, and despite all of its flaws, and despite me being a hardcore player, or at least I consider myself as one, I still play this game pretty religiously. I don't miss a day playing this game. I just love it that much. However, I understand there's a lot of problems with this game, with like the direction that it's taking, or with the direction the developers are taking with this game, and problems with the game itself. You just need to understand that going in, and see if you can live with those problems. If you can, then great, you'll be able to enjoy Genshin. If not, then, you know, at least you can say you tried it. So. Hey, Sedexter, welcome back. How's job hunt going? Not very good. Haven't gotten any replies from anybody. Though, still the weekend, so maybe this week things might change. Nah, that's copium. I'll try to send out other, more reminder emails to places that I've, sent out emails to, see if, they hit me back up. You also improved your blade build. Ah, nice. Cool. Yeah, to me twice. Nah, that's fine. Hey, Pocket, welcome back. Gachacast, go. Went well. I enjoyed my time there. Hopefully, who was it? Tectone invites me back, or maybe I can reach out to him and he'll let me back on again in the future. I think he mentioned that the next Gachacast probably won't happen until after 2.0 is out, but we'll see. Compare my best gears to your Wanderers. Yeah, I know you got a cracked out Wanderer, Eric. Is Vorukasha better than Emblem 4? Only if you're when you're on Dehya, only after C4, I believe. Let me pull up my Dehya again. The reason why C4 is the cutoff is because C4 basically means when Dehya ults, she starts getting energy back for every time she punches somebody with her ultimate. Yeah, when she it doesn't even need to do damage, which is great. She just needs to hit somebody with it. Yeah, every time she punches, she restores some of her energy, and the trigger limit of the fact that it can only be triggered once every 0.2 seconds, that's irrelevant because Dehya doesn't attack that fast, even if you spam left click when she's ulted. So she's always going to be able to get energy back as long as she's hitting somebody. Because of her C4 effect, this means that effectively her best set goes from 4-piece emblem over the Vorukasha, because that means you no longer have to worry about Vorukasha or not having emblem 4-piece emblems energy effect, or specifically 2-piece emblems. The reason why Dehya wants 4-piece emblem before C4 is because she needs that energy, right? She absolutely needs it. Because she's kind of in a weird place where her ultimate costs 70. 70 ult costs are very weird, at least to me personally, as far as like rotations go. Because yeah, they're not 60. Like traditionally, ultimates have either been like 60 or 80. 80 for supports and 60s for DPS ults. For most DPS ults, I think. Of course, you've got your weirdos like, you know, your 40s, like who is it, Zhongli and I think Chongyun, but mostly they're like 60. Some characters, however, like they have 70, and that kind of throws off their energy rotation a little bit. Like for these characters, you actually have to go out of your way to give them some energy. That and Dehya's own personal energy gain is actually not very good. Because I believe she only gets energy particles, or she's only able to generate energy particles not from using her skill itself, but whenever you hit an enemy when her skill field is already down, right? And it detonates that pyro effect when you hit an enemy within her skill field. So, and it's not even that many energy particles to begin with. So Dehya has a huge problem with energy gain, and so she relies heavily on her teammates. And like conscious rotations where if you have another pyro character on your team, you use their skill and you switch over to Dehya specifically so that Dehya is the one picking up the energy particles from them. So yeah, that's why it's absolutely crucial that Dehya before C4 has 4-piece emblem, because without it, like, you need to focus so much, you need to give her so much ER that it makes her other stats suffer. And it doesn't help that Dehya's ascension stat is, I believe, not crit stat related. I can look that up for you real quick. Dehya Genshin. Go to the fandom thingy. See what her ascension stat is, if I can fucking find it somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, it's HP. It's like, okay. Fucking okay, dude. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, once your Dehya hits C4, then Vorukasha becomes their best one. Even then, though, if you already have a decent enough build, 4-piece emblem build for her, though, I don't recommend farming Vorukasha. Vorukasha domain is where dreams go to fucking die. That and fucking Navia's domain here, the Waterfall Wen with Nighttime Whispers. Yeah, fuck that place. And I still have to farm that shit because my Navia wants a better timepiece, and I'm obligated to give her one. But yeah, no. Where the fuck is Vorukasha? It's like over in the desert, right? Is it this one? Yeah, fuck this domain. Yeah, this domain is a domain where you only go to farm one character's set, and that's it, pretty much. Like, nobody's really talked. I haven't heard anybody really talk about Nymph stream, so I kind of assume nobody uses this. Like, obviously, maybe some characters can use this, like Tartaglia, obviously. But like, if your Tartaglia is already on, like, for example, 4-piece Heart of Death, like, why the fuck do you want to change that? I guess it's kind of like if your Zhao is already on a very good, like, for example, 2-piece attack set and 2-piece Viridescent set. Like, yeah, sure, technically, right? If you go farm the domain wherever it is here in Chasm, yeah, this one. I think he wanted whatever this one is, or was it this one? Yeah, whatever his technically his ideal set was, whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, it's kind of like that, where it's like, well, you could farm this, but like you're basically only farming this domain for one character and nobody else, pretty much. So yeah, like the opportunity cost of you dumping resin on this place is like, why? Like, just go keep farming like Emblem Domain or something, and try to min-max your emblem set on Dehya instead. So like, there's just so many problems with Dehya, gameplay-wise, and like her artifacts don't help. They are pretty much part of the problem, even though they're technically meant for her. So it's pretty frustrating. Yeah, don't be replying, dude. Yeah, exactly. Can you please explain why you're early? Sorry you weren't listening. Maybe you should listen better than Naruto. The reason why is because I was on a podcast with other gacha content creators, other people who play Genshin and Stario and other games like that. So yeah, I was spending a couple hours there with them. I was, hey, Neptune, welcome to the stream, man. You're surprised you're able to run 10 gachas on my computer. What are my specs? For running a lot of gacha games at once, usually that involves a lot of emulator instances. And so when you want to run a lot of emulators at once, the two most important PC parts, from my experience, are your CPU and your RAM. So my PC has a very strong CPU, or at least I think it does. An i9, 9th gen? Was it 9th gen? Or was it 12th gen? An i9 12900K. So it should be pretty good. There's probably some more details that more experienced PC nerds might want to care about, but that's as far as I know. Though I do think that should be a pretty good CPU. And then my computer has 32 gigs RAM. So yeah, those two parts should be like the two most important parts to like run a lot of emulators. It also helps that several of my gacha games, I don't even need to run them on emulator either, which obviously alleviates the CPU load on my computer too. Like games like Genshin, Star Rail, and Snowbreak, technically Nikke as well. They all have their own PC clients, so yeah, I don't need to worry about having to load them up on emulators there. Also, thanks Caliente Tortuga. Thanks so much for the brand new Twitch sub. Greatly appreciated, man. Can you get an account review? You think you have some pretty decent builds? Yeah, sure. I'm not against it. You can drop your UID in chat whenever you feel like. I can look it up. As long as you're on the NA server, I can look at it directly in game. Assuming you want me to look at your Genshin account too, or assuming that you want me to look at your Genshin account. For Star Realm, I have to pull it up on a separate internet browser to look it up on Enka, because for some dumb fucking reason, Star Rail won't let you look at other people's artifacts or relics substats in game. Like, what the or whatever. Where do you spend resin if not artifacts? Well, talent book domains. Yeah, talent book domains or whatever. Elite bosses. Like relics. Artifacts is not the only thing you should spend your resin on. Talent levels are also very important too. Don't neglect those. Where's the last dude? It's around somewhere. Was it this good? No, somebody else. Oh, over there. You can see outside from NA on Enka, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Will you pull next patch? Good news about Shinyun. I did eventually drop a pack recently to you know, try to increase my chances of getting Chevreuse, and as you can see, I got her. Just one copy, though, but that's all I really care about. And not only that, but if I take a look through my history, my gacha history here, where it should say I've pulled Chevy here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. Because of all the rolls that I've done for Chevy, and I didn't get a 5-star, I'm pretty sure that my very next multi will be a 5-star. Not guaranteed, though. It's still going to be a coin flip. But yeah, if we go through my gacha history here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, well, technically only 14. Yeah, this is just the 15th page. So yeah, 14 times 5, that means 70 rolls. And my Navia, I rolled Navia as my very last pull, so I was literally at the bottom of pity, so it's exactly 70. So yeah, my next multi should be a 5-star, assuming of course I hit the soft pity. Hopefully I do. But yeah, it's still gonna be a coin flip, because yeah, as you can see, Navia was my last character on character gacha. So I think I can degen for Shenyun. I guess I should be able to, yeah. And I believe Shenyun is our only new 5-star character for 4.4. So assuming that's the case, then yeah, I can go for Shenyun now. Because even if I lose the coin flip, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get enough free mos from the game, right? Lantern and all that, to chase at least C0 Shenyun. Her weapon is gonna be a different story, however. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think I can go for a Shenyun pull here, but we'll see. Okay, we've done that. Exploration takes a long time. Yeah, that too. I mean, technically speaking, you don't have to explore everything, but yeah, if you're one of those types of people who likes 100%ing everything, then yeah, might be an issue. These guys aggro so fucking far away. Ouch. First time in chat. Hey, Talon. Welcome. Not sure if you came here from, like, the Gachacast or whatever, or you just found my stream randomly, but welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. You know how much attack Clara wants? I would imagine as much as possible, without sacrificing her crit stats. I think it also depends if, who is it? Or what is it? If you, I gotta shoot this dude manually. I think it also will depend if you run Clara with attack boots or speed boots as well. Because that's kind of the thing with Clara. It's like, do you run her with speed or do you run her with attack? Personally, I run my Clara with speed because only having 90 speed is kind of fucking painful. But yeah, that's ultimately up to you. If you run her with attack boots, then yeah, obviously her attack is gonna go up higher as well. gambling on relics or artifacts is more fun than farming talent books. I mean, if you want to maul over potentially making no progress, even after weeks and weeks and potentially months, then sure, be my guest, my dude. Yeah. Like, if you find that shit fun, then, you know, all more power to you. But as much as I like gambling on gacha or RNG, you know, relic or artifact gacha myself, and fucking mauled about it and bitch about it on Twitter or someplace, yeah, no, if you actually care about your characters, anything that gives your characters guaranteed damage improvements or guaranteed progress in giving them like a better, you know, a better build, sorry, struggling for proper words there. Yeah, like, you should go for them, right? Because, friendly reminder, you can always get every character in the game to levels 999 with time. It's just the crowns you have to worry about because you don't have all the crowns in the world. You save crowns for people you like the most, or you know you're gonna play the most, either for meta or for waifu / husbando reasons. But everybody else in the game, you can get the 999 at the very least. And you don't have to worry about relic RNG because of that. Like, at the very least, I hope you have all your characters at fucking talent level 666. I can understand why you wouldn't want to go all the way to 999 because this is pretty expensive even still. But at least 666. You know? Like, I know we're all Gamba addicts here. That's why we're playing Genshin Impact and other gacha games, but yeah. Artifacts, like, they're great and all, but, you know. It's like, good luck getting all the fucking gear for your characters that you want. Who's a oh yeah, I already have Yoimiya. She's already an archer. Share your Anka because you want me to take a look at your Kafka? Yeah, sure. Post your UID. Is the oh yeah, right here. This is slightly different. Actually, no, I think they're all the same. The same as the ones I usually do. Oh yeah, they would appear on the right side. The balloons would appear on the right side instead of left side, I think. That's why we play gachas to maul. I mean, if you want to do that, then again, be my guest. I like playing games that have fun, you know? At least for gacha games. Like, for more competitive games, yeah, sure. Mauling is kind of just par for the course. That's just natural. But for gacha games, with like single-player gacha games, I don't know. There's not really much of a point playing them if all you're gonna do is just fucking maul at them. But that's just me. Different, you know, different shit for different folks. Well, how they say it, different strokes for different folks or whatever. Yeah. If you like playing games because so that way you can get pissed off at them, you know, that's fine. Just don't get pissed off on at other innocent people on Twitter just because, you know, Genshin doesn't give you what you want. Like, don't go around fucking review bombing like shit that other apps that had nothing to do with Genshin, but like fucking Google Classroom or whatever. That's some pretty fucking retarded shit. And I don't condone that, but hey, if you want to fucking maul that artifact grinding or relic grinding all day, that's on you. Speaking of artifact grinding, let's go do some of that myself. Going to sleep. All right, Zeddy, thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Have a good one. Let's see here. Yours is running defense boots with attack rope. She's 82 to 127. You have her E2. You're talking about your... Wait, which character are you talking about? Oh, Clara. And you give her defense boots? Really? That's interesting. Personally, I don't know about defense boots, though. At least if you want to use Clara seriously, like in MOC. Because, like, MOC, you can't really afford to run defensive stats on what should be offensive characters. At least, in my opinion. But, I mean, hey, if that works out, then that's fine. I just kind of have an issue with your crit rate, crit damage. But then again, the Star Rail, my characters aren't really geared that well either. Just Artifact Gamba is okay in Genshin, but Star Rail probably needs skill levels for endgame. Well, yeah, Star Rail more so, yeah, absolutely. But like even in Genshin, you should at least level your talents up to a decent level too. It can't all be just be your artifacts. Who's the most hated character in Genshin? Well, I know Chinese players fucking hate Wanderer, or at least they used to. Don't know if they do anymore. They probably still do. Let's be real. Look at Abel's first because you're setting up yours. Okay. Let me join you for domains, bro. You need to get domains done or something? Because I can actually invite you. Who is it? Eric. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I still need I'm pretty sure I still need achievements for co-op for doing like domain shit. Am I still cementless? No, I actually did pick up cement as part of like a random shit. Forgot that I don't have enough artifact space. I did manage to pick up a copy of cement in Arknights some time ago. I think it was like 2 banners ago or something, or 1 banner ago. I forget exactly when. But no, I do have cement now, so can't call myself cementless anymore. Right now I'm kind of worried about how I'm gonna get Aya though. Aya Berry, the new 6-star Aya. I mean, they're both 6-star to be fair, but. No Wanderer of all characters. Well, I mean, I'm sure you've heard about that drama though. Are you farming with anything in the background at the moment, I may ask? No, not right now. I don't have my other gachas open like I sometimes do. The issue now is that if I have all my gachas up and running, it does, I do feel the performance lag on like a game like Genshin. Like I can still play, but it wouldn't be like as smooth as it is now, for example, when I don't have any other games running except for just Genshin. Genshin and some music running in the background. Aren't talents level 4 like 4 stamina cost wise? You literally can't have anyone below a level 4 talents, at least in Genshin. Yeah, the first couple are really cheap. Yeah, up until level 6 they're all pretty cheap, to be honest. It's when you try leveling talents beyond level 6 is when things get hairy, because not only do they cost you the gold books now, the tier 3s, but also the weekly materials, and this is a bitch, especially for more recent characters, because they're always gonna be competing for new weekly materials. It's like one of the big issues with leveling characters in this game, is that like the vast majority of new characters always want what the most recent fucking weekly is, and that's never made a lot of sense to me, because it's like, well, bro, like like I remember when like Shenhe came out. Like, Shenhe needed, like, fucking Sumeru artifact, Sumeru weeklies or some shit. I forget exactly what she wanted. No, I think it was, like, Inazuma or whatever. Inazuma weekly materials. Like, bro, why the fuck did they make you take these things when you're from Liyue? Like, how the fuck does that make sense? Right? it's same thing with other characters too. Like they're fucking like one character, like they're characters in like one region, but because they're more recent characters, we're gonna make them use fucking, you know, whatever our most recent region is. Like what? I think the most hilarious example was with Dory. I think. Where the fuck was Dory? Yeah, Dory. Because Dory is a Sumeru character, but she uses fucking Leeway weekly material. She's like, she went in reverse. It's like, what the I mean, personally, I was completely okay with that, because at the time that Dory came out, I was still farming Ashdaha weekly mats every week still. So, like, I have a shit ton of these things. So I'm like, shit, bro. Like, okay, well, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But at least she's a character that I can get her talent to level 9 immediately for, so that felt kind of cool. But yeah, no. And most other characters, like, oh no, it's whatever our most recent weekly mat is. Because you can go fuck yourself. So yeah, that's kind of fucking weird. But other than that, yeah, just getting your character's talents like at least level 6 shouldn't be that much. Like, it should be like, well, maybe not to level 6. Maybe that'll cost you like 2 days worth of resin. So it won't take you 1 day. It'll probably take you 2 days. But like, yeah, it shouldn't take you that long. Like, you'll get your character's talents to like level 6 before you'll even get a fucking decent-ass artifact set for them. Also, Fool, thanks so much for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Yo, dude, not from Gachacast, but on and off lurking. Since my account review collided with Mr. Slice, hey, thanks for stopping by ever since then. That was like almost a half a year ago at this point. Or actually, almost a year ago at this point, yeah. Stream seems pretty chill, and my takes on gacha and my YouTube videos have been really refreshing, because Hoyo CCs don't have that experience with gacha in general. Yep, exactly. Kind of why I'm out here. Keep up the great work, and best of luck with the job hunting. Really sucks out here, yeah. Yeah, man. Hopefully my luck turns around sooner rather than later. Or maybe I can make more videos that like really pop off, kind of like my gacha addiction video did. So that way I can actually pursue content creation full time. But it's too early to say now. Still have to keep grinding. Should watch the latest Toronto video. I think Tectone talked about it a little bit. Also, hey Frostal, how's it going, man? Can't you have to give out 3 fates to thank us? Yeah, because of Sion. This is the most selfish game company you've ever seen. I mean, I'm kind of wondering how many other games you even play, Naruto. But yeah, at least you didn't say gacha game companies, because I know you don't play any other gacha than Genshin. But maybe you've seen other game companies. But yeah, Hoyoverse isn't. I mean, Hoyo isn't great. I think we can all agree on that. But yeah, they're certainly worse. If we're gonna talk about selfishness. Anyways, let me get rid of some of my artifacts as I boot up another song. No, it's just burn. More shit. Just make the dream solve in exchange for... Oh, yeah, exactly. That would be an easy change. Yeah, I wouldn't be against that. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Yeah, let dream solvents exchange for other materials, because you can do that in Star Rail. Yeah. The exchange rate isn't equal, though. You need, like, 2 materials for the price of 1. But at least it's an option for you if you want to do that. So, yeah, like, for, what is it? For Genshin, yeah, I think they could bring that feature over here. Yeah, you can exchange older materials, older weekly mats, for one of a new one or whatever. Yeah, that'd be insanely good. Cause yeah, look at how many fucking old ass weekly mats I have. All these from fucking Dvalin, from Wolf Boss in Mondstadt. I forget the exact region name. All the Tartaglia weekly mats, the Ashdaha mats, the Signora boss fight, the Miko the Raiden Shogun boss fight, and now who is it? And now the first Sumeru weekly with Boss Wanderer or Boss Scaramouche or God Scaramouche. Yeah, Like that, I think a month or two ago, I finally finished leveling the talents of everybody who wanted the boss wanderer mats. So now they're starting to get stockpiled too. And I'm only doing it because, like, you know, just for the 3 discounted weekly domains, right, every week. So I was like, oh, well, may as well farm these things. Even though nobody on my account needs them anymore. At least not right now. Maybe in the future we'll get more characters that might need these, because every now and then they drop a character that need, like, older weekly mats, but those characters are pretty fucking rare these days. Like, for example, Xianyun still wants fucking, these things. It's not this specifically, but another weekly material from the same, you know, weekly boss. It's the infinity, the one that looks like an infinity symbol or whatever, I think. Maybe this one is it, but I forget exactly. Not much, man. Just chilling here. Just saw that I'm live, so just came and hang out. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm just hanging out after doing the whole Gachacast thing with Tectone and the others. So yeah, just doing like a whole post-gacha thingy. Also, I need to remember to invite Mr. Eric. If you're still here in chat, Mr. Eric. Or wrong enemy. On second thought, maybe it wasn't the best idea to try to fight this domain with fucking overload teams, but whatever. Not that it fucking matters. Hoping we get more crowns, honestly. Yeah, more crowns would be nice. Yeah, of course. You are? Okay, then let me, now that, you're fresh on my mind, let me back out and try to invite you. How does this, shit work again? Friends or whatever. I know I have a lot of friend requests after I made that gacha addiction video. Actually, you have to request to join me. Unless you want to go do this over in your world, I'm fine with either. But yeah, send like a request or something. Hopefully I can pick it up. Glad to see me making moves. Hey, Mythic, how's it going, man? Yeah, I've been wanting to get on Tectone's Gachacast thingy for a while. I think I DM'd him on Discord or whatever to have me join in, like up to like what like 4 or 5 months ago. I tried ever since I saw ever since I saw his first one. I tried getting on, but never did until now, or never could until now. So yeah, definitely making moves out here, being part of Gachacast, and then putting out that gacha addiction video that I did. So let's see. I think it's co-op, right? You are in co-op mode. Yes. I want to keep Chevy in there. And we'll bring somebody else, I guess. Fuck it, we'll just bring Navia. Fuck it. Don't forget about the reviews. Yeah, hopefully I won't. I'll try to keep those in mind. If not, then just gently remind me later. That video was a banger. Apparently so, yeah. Because I think earlier today it just hit 100,000 views. So, my God, I guess it was. Yeah, people like watching that video for whatever reason. So, perhaps I'll make more of it. Keep up your momentum, my dude. Yeah, man. I know. I gotta keep it up and make more videos while I have people's attention. So. The problem with me when it comes to content, however, is that usually the content that I make is like long form stuff, like for example the hour-long gacha addiction video that I just made. That's like the content that I like tend to make more of. I can make shorter form videos, like maybe react videos, but even then I tried making a react video, and it did okay, but like it was fucking 2 hours long, so I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Damn, co-oping this makes these things go by fucking fast. Love to see it. Can't join till I leave domain. Okay, I guess I see. Yeah, I just kept forgetting about it. Oops, there I go, leaving the domain already. Oops. Actually, are you still in domain? Actually, I wonder what happens if you're still in domain and then I leave on accident and then have to join back in. I wonder if it just kind of like auto kicks you out of domain. Okay, there we go. That's okay. But now I'll be back in there. Hey Imperial, welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? Enjoy the Gachacast show. Yay, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Listening in on the podcast, and man, Tectone did not like hearing that CN gets exclusive stuff because of how it is. Bro, when he mentioned the whole KFC thing with Arknights, I wanted to bring up how when we got the new Exia skin and Arknights, her most recent one, right? The one that we could only get by buying that one in-game package, right? I wanted to tell him, but I couldn't because we just move on to another topic. But I wanted to tell him that the Japanese players, the drama with the Exia skin over on the Japanese server, because for the Japanese players, what Arknights initially wanted to do, or what the devs initially wanted to do, was they wanted to make the Exia skin available only if you bought like a $200 like merch package or whatever, and then that's how you got the Exia skin, and that was only for the Japanese players. The funny thing was that for us overseas players, for everybody on the global server, so you know, us Americans and all the other Westerners who play on the global server, just anybody for that matter, for us, we just needed to pay for the skin we could pay for the skin directly in game. Like, it was like, what, I don't know, 15 bucks, 20 bucks or whatever, or whatever the equivalent was in game. I don't think we needed to buy like a pack or whatever, right? I'm pretty sure anyway. We certainly didn't need to drop fucking $200 on an IRL merch pack. So yeah, the Japanese players actually got fucking pissed about it, and they raised some drama about it, and eventually Arknight's JP or Yostar or Hypergriff or whoever was in charge there was forced to capitulate, and I think they changed it so that the Japanese players could just buy the Exia skin directly in game or whatever. I think it was fixed, or I think they addressed it properly. But yeah, I wanted to tell him about that just to see how he would react, but yeah, I didn't have enough time. We just moved on to the next topic. And yeah, I knew, and Tecton already said he couldn't, like, he only had, like, what, 2.5 hours, and we basically ended right on time, too, because we were able to talk about most of everything we wanted to, and yeah, he had to leave right after, so, yeah, it's a good thing I didn't, hold him up then. But, yeah, I wanted to tell him about that, just to see how he would react. Alright, sorry for the, thingy. Let's get it going, get it on. Yeah, Eric's Wander is fucking cracked as fuck, I think. His Wander is super good. Did Tectone pay me? No, hell no. I went on there because we wanted to, man. Did the podcast happen? Where can you see it? Over on Tectone's channel. I don't think, what is it? I don't think his VODs are like locked to only subs, so you can just watch it, I think, if you go over to his channel. I'm sure also if you're subscribed to his YouTube channel, he'll also clip this part out. His editors will clip out this Gachacast part from his stream VOD and then put it up on his YouTube channel as well. So yeah, either you can wait for the YouTube video itself, or you can just go over to his channel, check his VOD directory, and then you can go from there. XTS skin costs like 20 bucks. Yeah, like we could have paid for it directly. Whereas the Japanese players initially they had to buy like a $200 merch pack or something. Which, to be fair, that was bullshit. But that just kind of highlights the kind of power that you know, the kind of power that Japanese players can have. You know, it's power that us Westerners, us foreign players just don't really have. unless you're talking about like Genshin first anniversary levels of bullshit, or you know, protesting, rioting, and even then, you know, MiHoYo could afford not to really give a shit. Just like, oh, here's some damage control, and that's it. $200 for a skin is, yeah, exactly. They had every right to complain about it. Yeah, it's just that, you know, like Japanese players can afford to make can you know, they have the ability to make their voices heard like that. Whereas us Westerners, I don't know if we have that sort of privilege, if you can even call it that. Any plan to make Star Rail how-to videos? Funny thing about that. Eric, if you want to keep doing domain clears just to do the challenge, the co-op achievements, then I can. I just added resin right now, and I don't feel like spending any more, so we're just gonna chill. So yeah, unless you just want to keep clearing domains, if you're okay with that. But let's see, how to make any plans to make star videos. So initially, I wanted to work on a Ruin May video, except that kind of got derailed by my gacha addiction video that I put out like a week or two ago. I think last week, or yeah. But yeah, last week or 2 weeks ago, however long it has been. How many runs do I need? Oh no, I'm done farming artifacts for now. At least for now. Maybe I'll decide to like dump some more frag resin. How many do I have? I still need to use my transient resin. I only have, I don't even have 100 left. Jeez, I've already used a lot. But yeah, unless I decide to use more of my frag resin, which I could. Oh, music's done. Oh, you owe your understanding of FGO's combat system to my video? Hey, thanks, man. But yeah, I have made how-to videos for Star Rail before. Maybe I should make a playlist of them so that you can see them all at a glance pretty easily. And yeah, I wanted to make a Ruin May video, and then yeah, the Gacha Addiction video happened, so that kind of took my attention. I still want to go back and make a video for Ruin May. I'll probably make one for Dr. Ratio as well, detailing like how good he is, how good he is. So yeah, I do want to make how-tos for Star Rail characters as well. So what the fuck? Give me them? No, these are mine. I used to have over 200. I expect dumped like 150 of them already so far on fucking Navia just to get a fucking timepiece, and I still don't have a good one. Like my Navia still needs a good timepiece because this trash is fucking ass. All of our other pieces are decent, but it's just their fucking timepiece. It's like, yeah, I just need a good timepiece, and it'd be her build would be fucking amazing. Like, all it has is fucking crit rate, and that's it. All the other stats are fucking useless. Like a single double crit timepiece would be amazing for her. Right, just like one more roll, 2 rolls in the crit rate, it'll get her over to 80% crit rate, and then yeah, any amount of crit damage would get her over 200% crit damage. ER would be nice too, but I mean, yeah, I just need a fucking, not even a great one, just a decent timepiece. You've been doing Wanderer artifact domain since the release. You still don't have Animo Cup in set. You actually hate this fucking game? Yeah, man. Artifact farming hate. Hey, Addy. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Not the devs. It's the publisher. It's Yostar in that case? Okay. Yostar doesn't seem to have a good communication even between themselves. See another servers announced. Well, it's not that they don't have good communication. I trust Yostar to be more to have more communication, like say fucking MiHoYo, but at least for Genshin. But yeah, I think they tried doing things a little bit. I think they felt like they could get away with what they tried doing with Exia on the JP server, because the Japanese players are obviously more inclined to spend money on stuff, right? So they tried to see if they could get away with it, but when they got that backlash, they were like, okay, like point taken, right? We won't do this to you guys. as an idea, maybe a video on how to approach Star Rail combat in general. Yeah, maybe I could do that. Just give my perspective on how to approach Star Rail's gameplay, I suppose. We love Hoyo gear systems, yes. We've all been Stockholm syndromed into playing enjoying Hoyoverse gear systems. Keck W. When are they gonna add the next sets of Strongbox? Not until we get our next new region, Eric. Which, to be fair, will be later this year, but that's still like half a year away at least. Yeah, when we get Natlin, yeah, because Natlin needs to come out for them to add all the Sumeru artifacts into Strongbox. Because yeah, that's kind of the pattern. Was hoping more for a time frame. I mean, usually they release new regions and therefore add or they update the Strongbox like what, second half of the year or something. When did when did we get Fontaine? Like August, something like that. Yeah. Always the gacha for gear like the Honkai third impact, Honkai Impact third option. Yeah, let's not go there. Hell fucking no. Can you show exploration percentage? Sure, for my Genshin account. Because my scroll wheel's fucking busted. Surprisingly, I actually have more of Fontaine cleared out than I thought. Yeah. I'm surprised I actually have been able to clear Fontaine regions this much. The Mort region is obviously at 69%. Nice. Because I haven't fully explored the underwater sections yet. Like I still haven't even beaten the local legend down here, the big ass jellyfish local legend. So I have to go do that at some point. But yeah, I'm surprised I actually have most of these areas like almost fully explored. I'm guessing these are all from like the side quests and other bullshit like that I still have to do. But yeah, like surprisingly Fontaine is like mostly cleared with the exception of Mort. But you know, that's our most recent region, and I haven't really gotten myself to explore like all the underwater shit. Not Fontaine. Sumeru is mostly done. Again, 100% most areas except for here, and I'm assuming this is because I haven't completed the R&R quest yet. I have to get around to doing that at some point. The first two desert region expansions are all 100%ed. These are pretty easy, actually. Actually, well, a lot of these regions gave you 100%, even though you didn't get all the chests, which is kind of weird. Like I remember my map saying 100% for the hypostyle desert. And yeah, I still went back in there a couple times and still found a couple chests that I didn't get yet. So that was kind of odd. But I mean, hey, if the map says 100%, then whatever. Yeah, 100% desert of Hajimaveth, if that's how I say it. The last desert region, however, I have not fully finished yet. I haven't even finished all the quest lines here either. I'm sure there's like some underground sections here that I still have to complete that I haven't been able to reach yet, so that's still kind of on the back burner. Everywhere else, though, is 100%, or at least they should be. Inazuma, all the islands are 100%. Even Surimi Island, which I think is the most unpopular island out of all the Inazuma islands, still 100% of that. All the Liyue regions, also 100%, including Chasm. All the Mondstadt regions, obviously, are also 100%, including Dragonspine. I've even 100% in Enkonomiya, and people fucking hate Enkonomiya for some reason. Well, not just for some reason. I know why they don't like it, but yeah, I've even 100% in Enkonomiya. So, yeah, that's my map progress, more my exploration progress. So far, anyway. I'm hoping later this year I can actually work on that and grab more, improve the exploration parts. What's my co-op achievement progress? I should probably check that. It's not a lot. I don't usually do co-op stuff, so. Which one was it again? It was meetings in Outrealms. Yeah. Let's see. I still need to get the collect 5 regional specialties. We still need to do the. I still need to clear out a lot of my weeklies or whatever. Actually, is that? No, that's Challenger, right? Yeah, that's Challenger series. It's I'm looking at the wrong one here. Meetings are out. I already 100%. I'm surprised I have meetings in Outrealms series 2 all finished. But yeah, I still need to complete all of the like the weekly boss co-op achievements. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure we already finished the we already completed the cleared this many amount of domains. Yeah, we came, you saw we co-op. Yeah, we've already got this. Pretty sure it was the two of us, Eric. It was either between us, or I maybe just did co-op on my own in my own time, because yeah, this was from like a year and a half ago. People hate Enka. Some people do. I mean, I understand. Enka's pretty drab. Enkanomiya. Yeah. Like, a lot of people get vertigo there, because if you look down, there's like no floor, so yeah, people kind of get freaked out by that. I love the OST in Enkanomiya, yeah. I mean, Genshin soundtrack is a banger overall. In like the vibey way. Who should a new player pull for next patch? I forget who the new characters are, or who all the characters are. I think Nahida will be back, so probably Nahida, because she's an Archon. And, you know, Dendro Kek W, so... Nahida, probably. Enka was an interesting concept, but not really well done, in your opinion. I thought it was okay. Yeah. I do think that the like Enka being situated on islands made exploration kind of tedious, because you always have to wonder, you always have to worry about, oh, you jumped off a wrong place where you thought, you know, you could land on, but nope, you're just falling down straight to your death. So you can go screw yourself. So yeah, that was kind of a pain in the butt, but it wasn't anything you couldn't handle. Just be careful where you step, I guess. The current song is 52 Hearts by Bow the Whale. You can just, you should just be able to, type into YouTube 52 Hearts. It's a great song. My favorite song from Bow. Pretty sure this is her, her debut song, now that I think about it. Death, yep. Yep, death. Wide people happy death. While we're here, Eric, you can keep hanging out if you want. I'm gonna take a look at some profiles here. Let me just pull it up real quick. I gotta go back and find the people's thingies here. I'll take a look at Sedexter's Clara build. Oh, okay, so there's the first one. I think he's on the NA server, so let's see if I can pop up his... let's see, search... Will that work? No. No spaces, I think. Search. UID does not exist? Let's see... Oh, it's because... Okay. I don't think I have the last 6 here. Will this work? No. Okay. 7, 4, 6, 4, 6. Yeah. Okay. So I need to pull your UID up on Enka, I believe. This player does not exist. Maybe I have to do it specifically for Genshin Enka. Let's see. Enka network. Enter UID for Genshin. Enter. There you go. Yeah, now it pops up. And I think there was a third person who wanted me to look at their shit. Maybe it was Sedexter actually. Oh no, it was Abel's. Okay, got it. Let's see here. Let's see. Can I pull up Enka again? Genshin. Huh? Was this for was Abel talking about Genshin or Star Rail? The fuck? Maybe he was talking about Star Rail because he doesn't have a Genshin account, or he did. There was one, but it wasn't built. I'm assuming Star. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you confirmed Star Rail. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you wanted me to take a look at your Kafka build, right? Give me 1 second. Pull up another song here. All right, let's see if I can pull up that thing. Let me pull up the window here. There we go. And then show. Okay, yeah. So you guys should be able to see the window here. Okay, starting with Abelard's Kafka build. Let's see here, 5, 10, 9, 8. Let's see, E0. Okay. I assume you're still working on her her thingies here. You don't have to level her talent, I believe, because yeah, I think her talent just dictates her follow-up attack. But her skill and her ultimate, you definitely should max out if you've already maxed out her skill. Her basic, again, don't need to level that much, that one too much. You have patience, that's good. Double crit doesn't matter. Surprised your Kafka managed to roll 12% crit here. 125 speed, okay. And you have speed boots. Interesting. 4K attack, that's good. Yeah, 4K attack. No energy regen, that's fine. 60% break effect. 44%. Your Kafka has a lot of EHR. I don't think she needs this high EHR. I think she does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she doesn't need this much. Because my Kafka has like what, 33%, I think, and she's okay with that for the most part. I'm pretty sure. I don't think she's had any problem with that much. So yeah, I think her EHR is a little high, a little too high. You could definitely cut back on the EHR here a little bit somewhere, like trim that a little bit. You still need some. Like I think 30% plus is good enough. But yeah, 44 EHR is a little high. I think you can afford to slim that down a little bit and turn that into other stats if you can. 27 effect res, that's nice, and then lightning damage boost, that's good too. Attack percent rope, lightning planar, right, and then speed boots. I just find it okay. Yeah, speed boots is fine here because with speed boots, what she'll have like what 160 or something speed, yeah. And then you have 2-piece Glamoth, so yeah, she should get both. I'm assuming anyway with speed boots, she can, her speed with patience goes all the way up to over like 160. I would hope so. So that way, 2-piece Glamoth's effect, double effect kicks into gear. So yeah, I agree with the speed boots here because you didn't get any speed substats from literally anywhere else. Yeah, it's just from her boots. Yeah, so that's fine, I think. Also, Eric, thanks for redeeming Uwu. Greatly appreciated. God damn. No, okay, Eric. DM stuff about co-op stuff later. Yeah. And yeah, Eric, thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you next time. I hope you feel Uwu for the rest of the day. Oh, your Genshin account afterwards too? Alright. We'll look at that too. Hey, I already have your tab up. You just can't see it because my webcam's kind of covering it. You overdone it? Yeah, you could slim down the EHR a little bit. But yeah, other than that, yeah, you have her on new DOT set. That's good. 2-piece Glamoth as well. That's excellent. Yeah, there's nothing other than the slightly higher than usual EHR. I don't see anything particularly wrong with this, yeah. I mean, hell, maybe I'll consider running, what is it? I'll consider running 2-piece, or consider running speed boots on my Kafka too, in case trying to roll speed substats is fucking annoying. Trying to farm the new DOT and follow-up set. But yeah, So far, like, I don't see anything else I need to say. At least not in my opinion. Other than maybe your Kafka's HP is a little low, but that's just kind of how it is for DPSs, so I don't think you should worry about it, personally. Like, that's fine. This is a Konshi Yonezu cover, I think. I wonder if I'm gonna get copyright struck for this. Or maybe not. It is a cover, so... fuck it, we'll just play it. I don't care. Anyways, so yeah, that's Abelard's thingy. Let me take a look at Sunset Stars' your Genshin account, right? Was there any character in general you wanted me, in particular you wanted me to take a look at, or just all of them? I don't think you specified a character, so just go over all of them. Hu Tao, you run EM, okay, yeah. I was wondering why your Hu Tao's HP was this low at only 32k. I was like, wait a minute, you must run EM. Okay, yeah, there we go then. Yeah, EM timepiece. Right here. EM timepiece, 4-piece Shimenawa. This must be like Hu Tao's meta build, yeah. Yeah, 4-piece Shimenawa with like Elemental Mastery or some shit. Yeah, 75 CR, 220 CD. No energy recharge, right? Because you don't want that. And then pyro damage bonus cup. Triple crown. Love to see that. C3. Yeah, your Hu Tao is on point. Everything looks good. Everything makes sense. Let's see. Flower with 14% crit rate. That's good. Let's see. Feather double crit, right? Timepiece with again double crit, mainly into crit damage, and then pyro damage bonus cup, 40% crit rate. That's good. Let's see, and then crown was crit rate with 22% crit damage. That's good too. Yeah, like sure the artifacts could be better, but 75 220, like that's really good, man. On a EM build with 4-piece Shimenawa. I assume that's kind of like, that's basically more or less her like meta build. Farina, let's see here. Farina. Oh, you use a Ferryman with this. I believe is one of the 4-star weapons from Fontaine. I forget if it's a gacha one or if you can craft it. I assume you crafted this. Energy recharge, right? Makes sense. And even R5 did too. That's cool. C0 Farina, 36k HP. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, because C0 Farina, my Farina's the same way. C0 Farina wants HP cup, and a little bit of EM, but she's not built for EM. 77, 131. Crit damage ratio could be a little better, but again, you're not using Splendor. You're using Ferryman, so understandable. And 178 energy recharge. I do think that Farina doesn't really need that much ER, cause like my Farina has like only what 30% ER or some shit like that. If I pull it up here, I think yeah, you guys can't see it. Let me so I'm just kind of pulling it for myself, just to see for reference. Yeah, my Farina only has like 32% energy recharge, but I hear that Farina preferably wants a lot of ER, so. Assuming that you subscribe to that mentality, yeah, 78 ER is good. I hope that Ferryman's passive also makes sense for Farina as well. Yeah, definitely free to play geared Farina for sure. Can I do my account and XP showcase real quick? Like, show off my account? My Genshin account? I mean, I can do that. It's gonna take a while, though. Where's the 10 gacha support layout? Not active at the moment. Maybe I'll pull it up in a future stream, but yeah. I like having only Genshin active right now for now. So. Oh, you get this from fishing? Oh, okay, this is the fishing Fontaine weapon. Got it. Shiminao is not as comfortable to play as Crimson, but you switch to it for more damage. Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah. The quote meta build or whatever you want to call it, and your Farina is on 4-piece golden trope, which is a skill set, I believe. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything particularly wrong with your Farina, other than maybe try to get her some more crit damage, but I understand that may be a little tough. I mean, a lot of your artifacts already have very good what is it? A lot of artifacts have very good crit damage stats anyway. I will say though that I think you could try looking for an inset flower maybe, and then look for an off-piece HP cup that can give you better crit damage. Because I noticed that your cup doesn't have double crit. Yeah, because it's much easier looking for an off-piece for your cup in this case. So yeah, maybe try looking for an off-piece HP percent cup with double crit, and then try looking for a better inset flower perhaps, or something that's as good. Then again though, this flower is no slouch itself. Yeah. Double crit, a little bit HP, yeah. So this will be a pain to lose, but like I think you can do it. This is a review redeem. Well, I don't really have any redeems for reviews. I just kind of agree to take a look at people's accounts for free, more or less. I mean, I'm a smaller streamer, so I can afford to do this, basically. But your Farina's okay. Zhongli, Black Tassel. Alright, I see you. Because it has HP percent. Let's see. C4 CR, 140 CV. That's good enough. I think that's okay. 138 ER, Geo Damage Bonus Cup, 4-piece Tenacity, right? And then off-piece hat, and then C0. Yeah, I don't see anything particularly wrong with this. I mean, some people might disagree with the whole 4-piece tenacity thing, but it's like, well, what else is he gonna fucking use? Because yeah, you play him more as a support, yeah, support slash shield support. So yeah, nothing more I can say about that. Kind of try to hybrid Zhongli, going for geo damage bonus and some crit instead of all HP. Yeah, like the kind of like the hybrid support slash DPS. Yeah, like I just built my Zhongli as full DPS with like HP stats here and there. And yeah, that's kind of how I use him too. So I get where you're coming from with that. It's second free to play. It's second best free to play besides Festering Desire, but you weren't playing it. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Festering Desire, man. No reruns, by the way. Insane. You started 4 months ago. Not sure who to pull next. If you feel like sharing your opinion in Genshin, Nahida. Pull for waifus first, though. Pull for characters your dick tells you to. You know, or your pussy if you're a girl, or anything in between. But yeah, if you care more about meta stuff, or if that's kind of your thing, then Nahida, I would say. Nahida and maybe Miko, because I think Miko is on the same. They're gonna rerun Miko and Nahida, I think. So Nahida first, definitely, and then Nahida, and then Miko afterwards, maybe. Unless I forget who the third rerun character is. Whoever that is. If they're better than Miko, then you know. Yep, roll with cock. Yep, cock. Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Nahida. So yeah, as a new player going into 4.4, save your rolls for Nahida. Try to grab her, try to grab a copy of her, and you're good to go. Also, JoJo fans, hey, there you go. You finally reached 100k channel points. Thanks for redeeming Yep Cock. Miko with Farina's skill is fun. Zap, zap, zap. Oh, excuse me. You only have Hu Tao and Farina limited at the moment. Then yeah, do grab Nahida. So that way, I don't think Hu Tao and Farina are like great teammates for Nahida. So I don't know how much you'd be able to use those characters to get on the team. But having Nahida means that you have the option of pivoting to very strong Dendro teams in the future. Once you start getting more relevant Electro and Hydro characters. So yeah. Get Nahida if only for the long-term team building investment. You'll want Nahida once you once you realize you can start building Dendro teams. By the way, too, what was my job back in 2017, 2018? It was the same job that I had that I lost last year. Same 9-to-5 office worker shit like that. Yeah. Like, when I was working that job, fortunately for me, like, my paycheck rose with it, rose as I kept playing gacha games, so I was able to afford all these rules for, like, FGO and other gacha games over the years. But yeah, it was the same job, the same 9-to-5 fucking office job, working at a fucking small-ass freight forwarding company. Let's take a look at your Farina then. Your Farina is all HP. Let's see. That is kind of low, but I mean, my Yelan isn't much better. So I can't judge too much. C1, okay. Hydro damage bonus cup, yep. So C1 Yelan, you good to see that. 62 CR, 234 crit damage. Personally, I would like seeing like 70 CR and like 200 CD. I think that'd be better to see, but like if this works for you, it works for you. What is it? Yeah, Yelan's ultimate should hit quite a bit, so yeah, having 62 CR should still be okay. A little low for my tastes, but if that's what you've got working, if that's what you've, you know, got to work with, and it's been okay for you so far, then yeah, no need to change it. Also, wow, your fucking hat though. Oh, you're on HP hat. That's why. Okay. Yeah, you're on HP hat. Not even a crit stat hat. Okay, that's no fucking wonder. All right. Yeah, you must have had a double crit HP percent hat. I actually used to run a Yelan with double crit HP. Double crit HP hat. Yeah, I used to do that too. But I changed it because apparently it doesn't really boost her stats that much. Like, she oversaturates on HP stats like pretty fucking fast. But then again, your HP is only at 32,000, so it's like that should still make a difference for you. Yeah. And you're running Hydro damage bonus cup here too, so yeah, that should still scale pretty well, I think. If I'm not mistaken, anyway. Yeah, 9, 10, 10. Yeah, I'm surprised you got her normal as high as you have, because I'm pretty sure Yelan at C1 anyway. Yelan doesn't really care that much. Actually, maybe you use her charge shot, but eh. So you work during the day, play at night. Not always. Like, my job was pretty flexible. At least my schedule for that job was pretty flexible. So, I had a lot more time than you may think I had. Like, the whole 9-to-5 thing is just to give people an idea of what my job was like. But it wasn't, my hours weren't strict. Like, again, I worked at a very small company, so things were a lot more personal and a lot more, intimate over there. So, yeah. I had a lot more freedom to, like, choose my hours, so to say. And like even work from home from time to time if I wanted to. So I actually had a lot more time for gachas than what that might imply. But yeah, I just wanted to give some more context to that. Yeah. So it's I realized, yeah. Oh boy, that gacha took a little bit out of me. Yeah, I realized I was like, why is your HP so low? I was like, oh, that's right. Why is your HP so low, and why is your well, specifically, why is your crit rate so low? I was like, oh, that's right. He's not running crit rate circlet. So, have it see you all right, even after all the time you play. Take care of yourself too. I mean, it's not entirely great news for me, because last year I actually lost that job because I got laid off because we were losing a lot of our customer base, and a lot of our orders were drying up along with that, so, or were drying up with them leaving. So my boss had to lay me off for good the second time around this time, or he had to do that. He had to lay me off for good last year. So I left the company like February of last year, so it will have almost been a year with the next couple of days since I left the company, basically. So yeah, still I've been looking for a new job ever since like fucking 4 or 5 months ago. Still haven't gotten a new one. Like I worked a seasonal temp job for about a month and maybe a little bit, maybe like a week, but then that job closed down. It got terminated like what, 2 weekends ago, 3 weekends ago, 2 weekends ago. And so yeah, I don't have that job anymore, which, I mean, it was only a seasonal one, so yeah, it was gonna end at some point, but yeah, wish it had gone on for a little bit longer at least. But you like leveling up Talon's characters, you like, even though they aren't that useful. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense, because yeah, you like Yelan a lot. I mean, yeah, same here too, same here. Hope we get a new job. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, man. Ideally a remote work job or whatever, but like I'm getting as time goes on, I'm getting less and less picky about what kind of job I get. So I just want somebody to fucking respond, man. Because most employers have fucking ghosted my ass, and the few who have gotten back to me, they're like, yeah, nah, go fuck yourself. So what site is that? This site is called Enkonomiya, or the Enka.network. You can see anybody's Genshin or Star Rail profile on this database, as long as you know their UID. Currently in the process of level 90ing all your characters, then you start doing these towns. Hey, good to hear, man. That gacha collector EX life. Just don't give up. I'm trying not to, man. It's very discouraging, though. But yeah, I'm trying my best not to. Like, I recently had a video on my YouTube channel do very well, so that gives me hope that, you know, maybe I can make a thing out of like full-time content creation, like I tried doing last year. So yeah, I'm doing my best, man. I'm trying my best to hang in there. It's just, you know, very discouraging at the moment, but maybe there's some hope. You're getting to the point where you can live off of YouTube/streaming? Well, not necessarily. I still have a long way to go, to be honest with you. Like, I need to get, like, I need my videos to do as well as my gacha addiction video. That's just not gonna happen with how little exposure I currently have. Like, I'm still a very small content creator compared to a lot of the other giants out there right now, right? Like, people don't really know who I am. I need to get my name out there. I need to I need to flex my rep still, right? So it's still a long way for me to go, but at least I might have my foot in the door at least a little bit, is what I'm trying to say. I'm assuming you heard about the whole Mikaneko Rushia fiasco. Yep, Dr. Zero, I know. I'm privy to it. I know about that shit, man. Juicy ass drama to start 2024 along with Pomo graduating. Oh yeah. This is going to be a spicy year for VTubers already, I can tell. Been there yourself? Yeah. Apparently this is just kind of what happens when you're looking for a job and you're trying to apply to as many places at once. Hopefully Tectone Podcast brings some people. Some people I hear over from Tectone stream, yeah, but I think I would need to be a regular person to get a steady stream, like a steady trickle of viewers coming over to check out my channel as well. And the issue is that I have such a different content style compared to something like Tectone. So it's like, if you're coming over from Tectone's stream, it's like, I'm not exactly the same as him. Matter of fact, I'm almost the opposite, so. So it's like, if you came over to my stream expecting like something like Tectone's content, oh, you're gonna be very disappointed. So it's like, ugh. But I still insist on doing things my way. Enjoying the recent output of videos. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll try to be more steady with the whole YouTube content thing as well. Also, this guy rules. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted, man. Really appreciate it. That's gonna help a lot, that's for sure. Yeah, and then Mel just straight up terminated, which is very unfortunate. That probably wasn't really... Well, obviously it was her fault, because, yeah, she did breach NDA, but... I mean, yeah, that was... yeah, I feel bad for Mel, when obviously I can't say the same for Rushia. Known me from before FGO a few years ago. Really? You knew me from before FGO? Oh, no, before from FGO. Okay, I misread that. I was like, wait, so you knew me from Combat Arms days? But yeah, thanks for sticking around watching the content. Tectone leans heavy on drama and stuff, while we're here more for memes and gameplay. Man, I mean, I'm completely fine talking about drama myself. Like, you've seen my other videos and like people like Razor Ninja and that Butters dude. Like, I am no stranger to talking about drama and shit like that. It's just that I like taking a more, you know, informed approach to drama and stuff like that. Have any tips for someone starting to play gacha games? Enjoy yourself. However, understand that at their core, gacha games operate off a microtransaction. One big giant fat microtransaction. You must understand that. That means essentially in gacha games, you will never, as a free-to-play anyway, you will never get all the characters in the game. So you have to save, you have to pick and choose which characters you want and try to go for them, and with the prayer that you can actually get them. And even then, that's not always going to work, depending on which game you play, because either you may not have enough currency or what have you. So understand that gacha games have their flaws. If you're okay with them and you still like them regardless, then obviously keep playing. If not, then, you know, it's up to you to whether or not it's up to you to decide how much you want to play these kinds of games. But you must enjoy them. Otherwise, there's no point in playing gacha games. Just no. Because if you don't enjoy gacha games, there's literally no point in playing them. Because most gacha games aren't competitive. Like, I can, as much as I think it's fucking retarded for you to play any game that you don't enjoy, at the very least with, like, multiplayer games, right? With multiplayer online games like League of Legends or Counter-Strike or whatever. At the very least, even if you don't enjoy the game itself, or if you get, even if you get really angry at the game itself, like pissed off with it all the time, at least you can make a case for saying that you enjoy the competition part of it, right? You enjoy competing. You enjoy the competitive nature of some of the more naturally competitive video games out there. But gacha games aren't competitive, so you can't even use that fucking argument anymore there. So yeah, without that sort of competitive edge to it, or that try-hard edge to it for most gacha games, I'm sure some gacha games are in fact try-hard. Try-hard as hell, I would know, with the girls frontline. Yeah, like, you just gotta enjoy them. Make sure you enjoy them. Because if you don't, what is the actual point? Spend your time. Your time is better spent elsewhere, playing other games or whatever. Yeah, Dr. Zero. There's some very juicy karma that's involved with the Rushia's thing. Yeah, the people have already been pulling up like old ass clips of her saying NTR is bad, and here we are. So that's hilarious. Just enjoying Pal World right now. Hey, yeah. Anyways, let's check out more of Sunset's Genshin characters. So yeah, I don't really have a problem with your Yelan build. Crit rate is a little low, but that's because, again, you're running HP percent helmet or HP percent circlet. So yeah, I get that. I used to run my Yelan the same way too. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this C1 as well for double E. Yeah, your Yelan's looking good. Huh? Thundering Pulse on Ganyu. That's very interesting. Actually, what the does Thundering Pulse even work on Ganyu actually? Let's see. Increase attack by 20%. That works. At stack levels 1, 2, 3. Thunder increases normal attack damage by this much. Oh, it's a normal attack buff, so it's not really gonna be relevant on Ganyu, unfortunately. Let's see here. So yeah, interesting weapon choice. At least the attack percent would be nice, but yeah, the whole normal attack buff probably not. Yeah, because normal attacks in Genshin are only for normals and not charge shots, I think. If it also buffed charge shots, that would be amazing, but yeah, no. I'm assuming you're running Thundering Pulse on Ganyu because that's like her best option at the moment, so obviously, you know, you work with what you got, so not gonna judge that too harshly. Okay, you're also on EM build as well. Actually, are you? Oh no, you're not. Your timepiece is attack percent, but you still have a decent amount of EM. It's 200 is not too high, but I noticed that yeah, your Ganyu has actually quite a bit of EM there. Actually, it's not even that much. It's like 1, 2, 3 rolls? 3 rolls into EM or something like that. It's not even that high, but like, yeah, you almost have 200 EM on your Ganyu, and that'll help a little bit. That's for sure. 4-piece Wanderer's Stroke for the extra charge attack damage. That's good. 75 CR, 226 CD, yeah, because you don't have 4-piece high cryo, so you gotta go for all those stats yourself. A little bit of EM, or ER, sorry, and then cryo damage bonus. And then, yeah, talented, or crowned normal, and then crowned ultimate. Yeah. So yeah, charge shot build Ganyu. Yeah. Looks pretty good to me. No real glaring issue other than maybe her weapon. But again, I chalked that up to just like it's the best option she has. You can give her, so she's using Thundering Pulse for now. Yeah. Looking good. Nahida, ooh, we got a sack frags user for Nahida. I assume you're just running sack frags for the stat stick, cause sack frags gives the highest amount of EM for all 4-star catalysts, I believe, at 221. Cause yeah, sack frags' actual passive resetting skill doesn't really work that well on Nahida, cause she already has a very short cooldown skill to begin with. 18k HP, a little bit of attack, a little bit of defense. Ooh, 1,000 EM perfectly. Damn. 1,000 EM right on the dot. That's fucking money, dude. Ooh. That's satisfying to look at. 1,000 EM exactly. Fuck yeah. 1,000 EM right on the dot. Yeah. Yeah, for those of you who are not aware of this, Nahida has a passive where one of her stats scales with EM. I forget exactly what it was or how it works, but yeah, her passive basically means that she wants a maximum of 1,000 EM. I'm pretty sure, because that's the maximum amount of bonus she's gonna get out of it. So yeah, like you should strive for as high EM as possible, but try not to go too high over 1,000 EM, because all of your EM stats afterwards is just gonna get wasted. But yeah, so this dude was able to get 1,000 EM exactly on the dot. So yeah, that's super satisfying to look at. She gets like crit rate for each point EM. Okay, something like that. And a little bit of crit rate. Actually, are you running crit rate circling? No, that's just how much crit rate she just gets naturally from her substats. It's quite a bit. No ER, that's fine, because I don't think Nahida needs that much. I think she needs at least a little bit. Only having 100 ER is kind of sus. Yeah, I think her ER could use some work, but if this works for you still, then that's fine. I just feel like she might be need a little chunk, like 20% would be nice, but that's fine. And danger damage bonus come from somewhere, maybe her ascension stats or something. Let's see. Yeah, EM. Yeah, EM. Circlet. EM timepiece. Yeah, and EM cup. Yeah. And then double crown here. Skill and talent. Skill and ult. Yep. And then C0. Yeah, don't see anything really wrong with this. Looking good. Alright, we got Raiden Shogun here. R1 Engulfing Lightning with the C2 Raiden. Like this, you love to see it. Let's see, 18k HP, 2k attack, 105 EM. Let's see, 62 crit rate, 151 crit damage, 275 ER, and then 100% electric damage bonus. Right, okay. So yeah, this is definitely a DPS Raiden, because C2. Oops. Your crit rate is a little low. That's what I will say. Your crit rate, Raiden's crit rate here is a little low, unless you like use it with like Rosario or somebody else who like gives crit rate to the entire team or something temporarily. Yeah, your crit rate is a little low. I would like to see that more to be like 70% CR. Like if you can adjust your Raiden's crit stats like 7140, that'd be great. But I mean, if this build works as is as well, then I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, triple crown as well. You love to see it. Yeah, looks pretty good. Again, I would suggest revising your crit stats a little bit to match the to get closer to the whole 1 to 2 crit damage ratio. But even then, that's fine as it is. All right, and then finally Ayaka with the R5 Kageuchi. Yep, her free-to-play a craftable sword from the forge. 9910 crowned her ultimate. Right, makes sense. C0, 19k HP or 19.5k HP. On 4-piece cryo. And then 40% base crit rate. So yeah, with 4-piece cryo, she should get another like 40%. Oh no, 55% crit rate if you're running her in permafreeze teams. So yeah, lots of crit rate and then decent chunk of crit damage as well. Yeah, I like this. Boy though, her energy recharge only being 106.5 sounds like a radio station. But yeah, bro, that's rough. I don't want to know how hard it is for your Ayaka to get her ultimate. Because, yeah, her only having 6.5 ER, bro, that is brutal, man. Yeah, because she's got like a 90 cost ult or whatever, right? She has one of the most expensive ults in the game because of how strong it is. So, yeah, this build only having, what, like 106.5% ER, that's rough. I hope it works out. I hope, you have plenty of cryo batteries for her. But, yeah, that 65, that single substat ER roll is... Ugh, that's painful, man. Okay, yeah, Kaguya also gives some ER. Okay, that helps a little bit, but it's still kind of low. Yeah, like personally, how much ER does my who is it, Ayaka have? And even then, I still think I have issues with who is it with Ayaka's ult rotations. If I can even call it that. Yeah, like my Ayaka has like 135 ER, and like even she has some issues every now and then. So yeah, only 106.5 is gonna be fucking rough, man. Check her feather again after. Let's see, let's refresh. Check her feather again after. Assuming this is refreshed. 7.8% crit rate, or no, crit damage, and then okay, yeah, 20%, 20% CR, yeah, fucking 20% CR, substat here, quintuple, or not quintuple, yeah, I guess quintuple, the penta crit rate roll. Yep, I recently got one of these for one of my Navia artifacts. Her crit rate circlet actually, or was it crit? No, it was crit damage circlet, and then it rolled 5 times straight into crit rate, and I think it ended up getting a similar crit rate amount, about like 20% or something. So yeah, that's amazing, dude. Penta crit rate roll feather. You rented an apartment, emblem name, you're still not satisfied. Write-in stats, yeah, just kind of how it goes. Yep. Emblem will always be that domain. But yeah, I've got a similar artifact myself too. If I switch back over to my Genshin Genshin page. Yeah, my Navi has my best circlet on my entire account. Also, Vela, hey, what's going on, man? Thanks so much for the tier 2 45 month resub. Welcome back, man. Good to have you back. But yeah, my circlet also recently rolled. I think like 3 weeks ago at this point. Yeah, also rolled 20% CR. It was on a crit damage circlet as well. So like, this is literally like perfect. Other than like maybe it could have been like attack percent instead of flat attack, but yeah. Fellow 20% CR brothers in chat. You saw in my January Genshin's log. Yeah, I even made I even clipped out the part that I got it when I rolled this shit live on stream and put it up on my YouTube channel as like a standalone video itself too. So yeah. Yeah. 20% CR, 20 plus percent CR boys. You love to see it. Hey Valak, how's it going, man? How do you download the game Daitekoku? Wow, that's a game name that I haven't heard of in a while. I don't know where you would find it actually, because Alisoft has never sold Daitekoku outside of Japan. It's supposed to be a Japan only game. So actually, I don't know where you would go to download Daitekoku. I'm sure there are sites out there that you could find that maybe you could download it from, but I'm not sure personally. Hey, Surutan Sensei, welcome back. Anyways, back to this. Yeah, so that should be all of Sunset's characters. Then moving on to Sedexer's because he wants me to take a look at his Clara. Yeah, so you don't run speed boots at all. I believe it's what, defense percent? Yeah. Again, if this works out for you, then that's fine. The issue is that if you want to use Clara for MOC or like other endgame stuff, then yeah, I don't agree with her running defense boots. You would have to run it with attack boots at the very least. Personally, I prefer speed boots because, you know, speed boots. But yeah. But as for the rest of your account, let's see, 33k, 3300 HP. I think that's normal. Attack is a little low, but again, because defense percent boots. Let's see, CRCD. Your CRCD is decent. 76 CR, 137 CD. That's fine. There's not a big problem with that. You could probably sacrifice a little bit of crit rate for a little bit more crit damage, but that's up to you. Break effect. You have energy regen on Clara, huh? That must be another reason why your attack isn't that high. Yeah, energy regen 19%. So yeah, you have energy regen robe. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but if you want more ults with Clara, then that's fine. Let's see, EHR, actually that doesn't matter for Clara, I don't think. And then a little bit of effect res, and then physical damage boost. Okay. And then she has S5 Secret Vow for 688. Okay. You should also unlock her trace stats over here too, because I see these aren't unlocked yet. At least I think that's what that means. So make sure to unlock her last set of traces there. Bonus stats, rather. Let's see here. Like, maybe if your Clara had the not Welt, sorry, the Gepard light cone, you know, the 5-star Gepard light cone. Actually, no, no, you can't use that because that's preservation and Clara's destruction, I believe, right? So yeah, that can't do it. I was about to say, like, since I was like confused about that, like if Clara had a way, if you could give Clara a light cone that increases her aggro value, then I can see the point in her running defense boots, for example. But as it stands, not sure, man. Again, if it works, it works. But personally, I would switch that to either at least attack percent or, more preferably, speed. So. Thanks so much for the review. Yeah, it was a pleasure watching those, or going through those, Sunset. Yeah, I enjoyed looking at those. And I assume you're free to play, or you're either free to play or like a small spender. And so yeah, looking at all those character builds was fun. You know, it's always nice seeing free to plays flex what they got, cause you know, it's all natural, baby, all natty. Yeah, thanks for sharing them with us. You're back to reviews. Yeah, we're just gonna do a couple of reviews because I don't plan on streaming too long because I had to wake up early, so I'm starting to feel my lack of sleep catch up to me right about now. So yeah, just taking a look at some accounts because people wanted me to. Also, I keep forgetting that the songs that I'm playing are only playing one at a time. Gotta go to sleep. Alright, take care, Suru-ten, Sensei. I probably will take a nap after I'm done streaming as well, too, because, yeah. Hey, welcome back, Sidexer. Already followed and subbed, appreciate it. You're only welcome. Okay, so welcome players. Not purely free to play, but, I mean, personally, I would still consider you free to play. Let's be honest. But yeah, appreciate it, man. And yeah, welcome gamers, rise up. But yeah, Sidexer. I was talking about how I find a little strange that you're running defense boots, but again, if that works for you, it works. So, you know, fuck whatever I have to say. Yeah. I would say that defense boots would work if you had like for example, a light cone that increased your own aggro value, but I don't think there's any destruction light cone that actually does that. So. But yeah, that and like lower your crit rate a little bit for a little bit more crit damage. But again, that's up to you. And of course, make sure to unlock the rest of your bonus stats over here. Locked behind her third bonus ability. Can I check your account as well? I think I'll make your account the last one I look at, and I'll probably get off stream. Doesn't Link's skill increase aggro? It does, actually, yes. And Clara's destruction, and Link's does it specifically for either preservation or destruction characters. So yeah, you could run Clara with Link's, yeah, and have her, you know, have Link's increase Clara's aggro value. That could work. Seeing way smaller streamers than me that have asked for money to do reviews? Fuck those streamers, dude. Yeah, I give you my word that even if on the off chance that I like somehow make it as a bigger streamer, and like I'm fortunate enough to be able to say that I'm like a 1,000 viewer streamer, Andy, right? If I somehow hit the jackpot and hit the lottery and somehow become popular enough to have at least like a couple hundred people instead of a couple hundred people, or it doesn't matter how big I become. Yeah, I could get like fucking 10,000 people watching me play fucking Star Rail and deejin my ass through gachas. I'm never gonna charge for fucking account reviews. Fuck that shit. Obviously, if I get that big as a streamer, I'll have to like figure out a more structured way so that I can look at people's accounts. Yes, because otherwise people are just gonna keep spamming them. Yes, and you know that'll become overwhelming to be sure. But I'm never gonna fucking charge for account reviews. What the fuck, dude? Like who the fuck? I don't want you guys to start naming names. I don't need to know who they are, but like, what the? Like, you're gonna fucking charge for that shit, my dude? Fuck out of here with that. Fucking fake ass gacha fans. I do it for the love of the game, not to make fucking money. Even though I could use the money right now, to be fair, but no. If you want to see your blade real quick, okay, I'll take a look at your blade while I'm waiting for... Oh yeah, Snorri shared his account, his Genshin account. Let's see here. 6300 HP. Leah Miota, thanks so much for the brand new Twitch Prime. So I wasn't saying that to bait subs, by the way. I'm just venting right now. Or I was just trying to vent some frustrations, some IRL frustrations. So, yeah, you didn't need to do that, but I appreciate the brand new Twitch Prime sub nonetheless. Thank you so much for your support. It'll definitely mean a lot. The next Twitch paycheck I get, and maybe that'll help me with my mortgage payment a little bit. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. And the gifted subs earlier too, I think from Disgaea Rules, I think. But yeah, thanks for all the support. Let's see, Blade, Sedex's Blade here, 6300 HP. That's decent. That's usually indicative of a like a crit stat body piece blade. Yeah, he has crit damage, so that makes sense. 126 speed, that's okay. It's good enough anyway. 87 crit rate and 185 crit damage. This is a great blade build. Yeah, this is looking spicy. A little bit of break effect, no ER, that's fine. A little bit EHR, but he doesn't really need that. 17.3 effect res, that's good. Some effect res is always nice. Let's see. You really like Blade, huh? Fucking fully traced out. You love to see it. And he's got his gacha Lycone. E0, that's fine. Yeah, this is a great Blade build, my dude. Though I do notice that you're running him with the 2-piece HP and then 2-piece, what is it, Eagle Line. I suppose, actually, this might technically be more damage optimal, because HP set in Star Rail, the 4-piece HP set doesn't actually increase your damage, right? It just increases, like, your HP, your crit stats, I think, right? So, yeah, actually, honestly, this might technically be more damage optimal, yeah. Because, like, you already have 87% crit rate without 4-piece HP set. So you don't need more crit stats, not necessarily. So yeah, this looks good. This looks great actually, because you're getting more damage from the HP set and the Eagle Line set, which is more wind damage. Yeah, and that stacks with his wind damage boost planar for 48%, almost 50% instead of just the usual 38%. Yeah, this is great. I love what I'm seeing here. I assume this is HP rope. Yeah, HP rope. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Your blade is as good as it can get. Like, maybe you could trim some crit stats for, like, a little bit more crit damage stats. I don't know. But, like, I don't know how you're going to be able to top the relics that you got now. Yeah, no, your blade is looking fucking beefy, man. Like, nothing that I can really suggest to make it better other than just get luckier with substats, but you know, we all know how that goes. What website is this? This website is called Enkonomiya. My webcam is kind of covering the website name, to be fair. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Control Z, take my webcam and pull it down here. Yeah, so you guys can see the name of the website, yeah. Website name is called enka.network. It's a public database where you can, as long as you know the UID of the person whose profile you're trying to look up, you can punch that into their search bar and it'll bring up whoever it is, either on Genshin or Star Rail. So yeah, It's very useful for Star Rail account reviews because for some reason if you try to look at a character like another Star Rail player's builds in game, for some reason the game doesn't let you see their substats individually on their relics, but you can in Genshin, which I don't know how that's a thing considering how much better Star Rail is supposed to be over Genshin. It's like they do most things better, but this one specific thing where they don't let you see like individual substats for like Star Rail characters gear, like fuck out of here with that. So we kind of have to do this, but yeah, it's called Enka.network. Let's see. Listen to this. Okay, and then next we have a Snorri who wants me to take a look at his Genshin account. Gotcha. Go back to Enka, Genshin Impact. Let's see. And yeah, I'll make this the last account review that I do for tonight, or for today. Farina, level 90, C2, good. 37,000 HP. You're still on HP Cup. I believe for Farina either C1 or C2, she actually wants Hydro Damage bonus cup. So do consider running her with Hydro Damage bonus cup if you feel like changing her stats, because I can see your Farina has some very good stats already. Though her energy recharge is a little bit low. Yeah. Let me just take a look at this just as a whole. So C2, level 90 obviously. R1 Splendor, good. 37k HP. 88 CR, almost 250 CD. Great crit stats, but only 17.5% ER. Yeah. So again, keep in mind that at C1 or C2, Farina actually wants her cup to change to Hydro Damage bonus, because I believe she scales better with Hydro Damage bonus, either C1 or C2. You can cut her crit rate by about 8%. 80% crit rate is still really, really good. And then you could also maybe sacrifice a couple of crit damage stats as well, because 250 is really good. But you can just afford to trim that down to like maybe like, I don't know, 220, 230. However you feel is good enough for a cutoff. But give her some more energy recharge. At least 30%, right? You just need to look for 2 more energy recharge substat rolls somewhere, and you're good. Like, try to go for 130 ER, and you should be golden. Yeah. 117.5 ER might be a little too low even still. Though you can always try and make it work. I mean, if it already works, then, you know. Yeah, cracked Farina, exactly. Yeah, just needs a little bit higher ER. But if you can somehow maintain 80% crit rate and like at least 230, 240 crit damage, and he gets his ER up to like at least 30%, then this is a banger Farina build. Oh yeah, and if he switches, if he's able to switch his cup over to a Hydro Damage bonus, but again, that might be a little tough. Okay, what about your Hu Tao? Dragon's Bane. Ooh, spicy. And then he's got I assume, oh, he's not even on Element EM. He's not even on EM timepiece. What's his timepiece on? I think this is his timepiece. Yeah, it's on HP. Ooh, that's interesting. A hybrid build. Let's see. Your crit rate isn't very good. Actually, are you still working on Hu Tao? I think you might still be. Well, no, that's not right. Your friendship is already at level 10 on Hu Tao. Why is your Hu Tao's crit rate so fucking low? It's only at 23.3. Yeah. Like at this point, like she'd actually like a crit rate main stat spear. As many of those we have in the game, which is not a lot. Let's see. A2 is enabling VT necessary to play Azure on PC. What is VT? I'm just gonna answer you right now, even though I don't know what VT is. No, it's not, because all you need is an emulator. Yeah. Unfortunately, Azure Lane doesn't have a PC client yet, but you can still play it on any emulator and should work fine. If not mistaken, C4 Farina solves the ER problem. Okay, but yeah, since his Farina is only C2, he's not quite there yet. So ER is still going to be an issue for him. Set increase. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Yeah, sorry, I didn't pick up on that. I was gonna make a comment on her artifact set as well. I'm just so used to seeing Hu Tao builds with very high, very established crit stats already. So, yeah, that's my bad. I apologize. So yeah, the hunter set should give her like 36%. Even then, though, that only gives her a maximum of 36. So like she'll only have with all stacks she gets like what 59%. Like that's not like that's not even 60%. Like obviously it's very close, but like yeah, I'm assuming Snorri got his Hu Tao very recently, and he hasn't had the time and therefore the sheer amount of resources that a lot of us have been able to put into Hu Tao, because she's been a fucking character for like years now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. I think you got Hu Tao relatively recent. I think Hu Tao had a banner recently, right? At some point, because yeah, I did remember going for a weapon and I got spooked by a copy like Staff of Homo or something somewhere at some point. So yeah, I assume you got Hu Tao from her last banner, whenever that was, like maybe a couple months ago. So yeah. But yeah, for as early as or for as late as you got Hu Tao, like given that, yeah. Yeah, it looks decent for a first build at least. I mean, she's usable. The theory makes sense, I think, anyway. So. Still, yeah, exactly. You did start 4 months ago. Yeah, exactly, Snar. That's kind of what I figured. Yeah, but yeah, even for a just for a starting build for your Hu Tao, it's not bad. Yeah, obviously there's a ton of improvements you can make here, but you know, again, you've only been playing for like 4 months or however long you said, and yeah, you just haven't had the time like the rest of us D-gens have. So yeah. Like, you being able to get all these stats for her already, even after only 4 months, is pretty fucking sick. So, yeah, just keep working at it. Maybe you can pick up a better weapon for Hu Tao as well at some point. Though I think Dragon's Bane is still okay. Yeah. Started exactly on Novelette and Hu Tao Rio. Okay, then yeah, there you go. In your opinion, Hu Tao's best artifacts are still like Crimson, Shimenawa, Gilded, and then Hunter set. Shimenawa. Yeah, exactly. It's the reason why I don't run Hu Tao on Shimenawa. Like, I've considered it a couple times, but yeah, I don't like not being able to use my character's ults. Because like, if you can't use their ultimate, what the fuck is the point of playing them? Because like, Genshin characters are not that complicated, right? I mean, Star Rail and Genshin characters both, but yeah, like. Characters in these new age Hoyoverse games are not terribly complicated, because like, yeah, you got your normal attacks, you got your skill, you got your ultimate, and that's it, right? And then the fun comes in where where you consider how each character's skills interact with other skills. That's the fun part. But yeah, like, yeah, Hu Tao not being able to use the ultimate just kind of blows dick. Okay. Let's take a look at his Xingqiu. Only level 89. I'm assuming you're still working on that. Already C4. That's actually pretty good. 15 per K. 4-piece emblem. 53 sack sword R5. Wow, you already have an R5 sack sword. That's really good. 200% energy recharge. That's good. 53 CR, 138 CD. Yeah. Your Xingqiu does need a little higher CR. That would be nice. But other than that, everything looks okay. And you've already got him to 1811. Good to see. Yeah, not much more I can say about your Xingqiu. I assume you're still working on your Charlotte. Yeah. so I'm not gonna judge that. Your Tignari build is actually pretty good. 70 CR, 180 CD. He does have an R5 slingshot though. I'm actually kind of curious how well he performs with this. But stat wise, he looks pretty decent. Yeah, 70 CR, 180 CD. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And then he has a little bit of ER. He obviously doesn't need too much. And the rest of it is going to danger damage bonus. Let's see. Huh. Okay, so you're actually running him with the attack percent cup. Hopefully you can find a danger damage bonus cup. But yeah, danger is kind of a pain in the ass to try to find. So that might take you some time. And then Cookie, 24k HP. Again, I believe this is Gilded set. Oh, you must have Cookie on what, Hyper Bloom team setups. So yeah, that's why she has 4-piece Gilded. Yeah, 4-piece Gilded, maximum EM. Yeah, so you're absolutely running the EM Hyper Bloom Cookie build. Gotcha. Let's see. And there's Fischl. Stringless, okay. And C3 only. And then actually pretty good crit rate, crit damage. It's almost 1 to 2. It's a shame that you didn't get one more roll into a crit rate, otherwise it would have been perfect. Decent amount of EM actually. Where's she getting all this EM? Oh no, it's because Stringless. Yeah, Stringless is giving her a decent a huge amount of EM here. Okay. I was about to say, like, what the hell? You also have her on 4-piece, whatever the skill set is. Yeah. Golden Trope. Yeah, that's also really good. I'm pretty sure Golden Trope is now her best in slot artifact set now. And a little bit of EM. Yeah. And C3 Fischl, 112.3. Yep. Agree. I do think that you should get her ultimate up a little bit as well, but yeah, you don't have to crown it if you don't want to. And then finally, your Traveler, Sack Sword. You actually no, I don't know if you have a built Sack Sword yet. Maybe you just use Danger Traveler as support. I mean, that's what she mainly is supposed to be anyway. But yeah, no, I don't think you've invested too heavily into this, so I won't judge it for now. But yeah. Crimson comes at the cost of getting like 20 lava peakers, lava walker pieces. Lava walker, lava walker, lava walker. You like this website a lot more than other websites you've seen? Yeah, I think this one's the most convenient one. Yeah, I recommend using this one if you want to take a look at other people's. But if you want to take a look at other people's accounts. Galas is so hard to find. That's what happens when like one artifact has like a total like 10, 11, or 12 different substats that you could possibly roll from. And yeah, that's really fucking annoying. And yeah, just a shred resist. Yeah, it makes sense. Hey, Kurumita. How's it going? But yes, Nori. Good progress so far. Yeah, your Farina's great. I think she's clearly out of all the characters we've seen here, she's clearly the most invested into, and it shows. But yeah, thanks for sharing with us your accounts, man. And then maybe you can come back maybe another couple months later and show me how much they've improved. So yeah, great to see. Hu Tao and Farina share a domain, but Hu Tao got unlucky with the gear. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Yeah. It's usually like that too. Well, whenever you farm a domain that you can gear like multiple characters out of, it's usually like one character that gets all the good shit. Because they're the one that wants all the pieces for that all roll really, really well. And as the other characters like, what the fuck? So where's all the luck for these pieces, huh? The world isn't fair. No. But yeah, it's kind of how it is for Genshin artifact farming. What is the best way to level up account in Blue Archive? Just play every day. Use your stamina. Yeah. Never cap out. Try not to cap out on stamina. But no, that's usually the only way. Make sure you buy those daily sanity potions. Or it's sanity potions. What is this? Arknights. The daily AP potions, because there's two of them. One small and one bigger. Like together they give you they give you like an extra 90 AP or whatever. Just use your AP every day. Make sure you never cap on AP, because that's the only way to level up quickly in Blue Archive, or level up at all. Pretty much is just to use your AP, use your stamina, and the game converts that into extra, converts that into extra master account level XP or whatever. And there's even a double XP event soon in Blue Archive. Huh, I didn't know that. Though it does sound vaguely familiar, so maybe we've gotten that once before already. Tell me you like Farina without telling me you like Farina. True, true. I mean, Genshin players can tell you who they like without having to tell you who they like. Just pull up their UID and paste into Enka and see who they got gears the most, or who they got geared the most. Think Cloud Returner's best set is Viridescent or Songs? Can't decide what to build for her. Probably Viridescent. I haven't really heard much people talk about maybe farming Songs for her. I assume Song is the other artifact set in Navia's domain alongside Nighttime Whispers or whatever. Not sure, man. I'll probably think if I do get Shenyun and I try to build her, I'll probably stay on the safe side and give her like 2-piece Viridescent or something, and 2-piece something else or whatever it happens to be. Man, I gotta knock out soon. Leaks were using it with her as well. What, the Songs artifact, or just 2-piece Viridescent and 2-piece something else? You started Genshin because of Farina. All right, there you go. Perfect reason then. Yeah, glad to see. To hear that you got her and she's all beefed out and shit. Yeah. Songs. Okay. If the leaks were showing off Shenyun using Songs, then perhaps I need to keep some of my Songs pieces. I mean, I have been already. They're just the really good ones, but. Can you get an account, please? I did say the last one was going to be the last one, but sure, I'll do one more. Probably not a great idea for me at the moment, but I'll do one more account review. So paste your UID in chat. I'll look it up. Actually, I do need to pull up that website again. If I'm gonna do that. And yeah, yours will be the last one I take a look at tonight. No, it's okay. Get some rest. Can you check my account? I try to have every DPS with 200% crit damage. Well, yo, it's X. You might as well just drop me your account too, because I'm already taking a look at this other dude. So whatever. I'll try to wake back up a little bit. Dang it, chat. Let him rest. Well, this is just how chat is. Whenever somebody asks for me to look at somebody's account, then yeah, everybody else starts piling on too. Who am I planning to pull next? Any constellations and new characters? I'll try going for Shenyun, because as I explained earlier in stream, when I first went live, all my roles that I did trying to go for Chevreuse here, right here. So I checked my gacha history, and I'm exactly 70 pulls deep. So even if I lose the coin flip for Shenyun, I think I can guarantee her by the time her banner ends. At least I hope so. So yeah, I'm hoping that I win the coin flip on my very next multi that I do, that I'm saving for Shenyun once the 4.4 patch drops, and I win the coin flip, and I go for her weapon as well in gacha, which will always be fun, because when has anybody ever enjoyed rolling for weapons in Genshin? But I digress. So yeah, I'll be rolling for Shenyun, but that's pretty much it. Yeah. Roll for Shenyun. Thankfully, Shenyun and Gaming are the only two new characters, I believe. I think Gaming is with Shenyun anyway, or is he not with Shenyun? I forget. But either way, get those 2 and then just fuck off until 4.5. We should probably get drip marketing for 4.5 characters tonight, actually, because they usually throw them out tonight. New code for Genshin? Really? Let's try it. Hopefully I don't get scammed. Nope, it is real. Yeah, or it is real. Let's see what that was for. Hey, some 60 primos. Hey, free shit. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You can flex. You can rest. Just I wanted to flex a bit, but health is way important. Thank you for your concern. But I've already pulled up your account, so let's take a look at it. Whee! And of course, I'll take a look at what was it? I'll take a look at shit, I'm trying to pull up that window here. I think I have to put it over here, and it'll show up now. Actually, no. Wait, give me a second. Do this. Think, but yeah, since I already pulled up people's thingies now. Oh boy, here I go again. Fucking window capture not wanting to cooperate with me again. Automatic. Here we go. Internet. Okay, yeah. Let's go through these real quick. Oh, that's the Dexters. I have to go look up Setos. I assume you're talking about your Genshin account as well. Oops. There we go. Let's see. I assume your name is Arina on Seto on Genshin. Kind of excited for Arlecchino. Yeah, for all of us are. Say whoever Arina is in chat. Either it's Setos or it's X's. Let's see. Staff at home. Hey, road to 150 pounds. Hello. Are you running EM? Yeah, you are. Okay, I was wondering why your Hu Tao was had such low HP, because usually Hu Tao should be running like at least like 30k HP. But yeah, you're running EM timepiece because of that. I was gonna say ideally you should want like as much EM as possible then, but then again, crit stats, 53, almost 300 CD. I would prefer seeing your Hu Tao at like 70 CR, but like clearly you're trying to max out you're trying to min-max your crit damage, so I respect it. And as long as I feel like as long as you have 50%, at least 50% crit rate, that's fine. Cause yeah, either it crits or it doesn't. So go big or go home kind of thing. A little bit ER, 4-piece Crimson Witch, good to see, and then pyro damage bonus. C0 Hu Tao, okay. So I assume you're doing a lot of jump canceling then. But yeah. Like personally, I would go for a different crit stat line than this, like a more balanced one, like 70 CR with 200 CD. But hey, if this works, if your Hu Tao can still do big dick crit damage, then yeah, that's all that really matters. Nice crit rate, crit damage stat line, 7200. Loved seeing that. R5 Rust, C0 Yoimiya, that's fine, but R5 Rust, good. A little bit ER, but that's fine. You don't want too much because 4-piece Shimenawa, and then pyro damage bonus cup. Yeah, your Yoimiya is decently built, I feel. Pretty sure R5 Rust is one of Yoimiya's better weapons as a free to play, assuming you have that many Rust copies to begin with. Yeah. So yeah, nothing terribly wrong with your Yoimiya. I should check their skills here. You should get your Hu Tao to 999. Or whatever. Yeah, because I know they're still only at 888. Your Yomi is at 996, not 999, but that's fine. Her ultimate is not that good, so you can afford to slack off on that. But double 9s on her normal and skill, that's good. Navia, C6, or C6, yeah, I wish. We wish. C0 Navia, 696. I assume it's because you haven't gotten enough weekly materials for it, which is fine. Just make sure to level up all of her talents, because I think all of her talents are actually important. R3 Serpent Spine, Battle Pass Gamer, and a little bit of crit rate. That's good. 67 CR, 218 CD. A little bit more crit rate would be nice, but that's fine. But as is also okay. No injury charge, doesn't really need it. Yeah, and then 4-piece Nighttime Whispers. Yeah, man, you were able to get a build like this with what is it, with Navia, huh? And farming the what is it? Nighttime Whispers domain? Shit, man. Let's see here. Actually, I like the IMA one better. Yeah, IMA's cover is a classic. Let's see here. Go back to this one. Navia. Yeah, I don't see anything glaringly wrong with your Navia. Would have liked to see like a little bit cut back on your crit damage in exchange for one more crit rate roll for a perfect 70, but that's fine. It's up to you if you want to change that. Ganyu also C0. Amos bow. Okay, you're rocking Amos bow. I used to run Amos bow on my Ganyu as well for a time. Let's see. You are on 4-piece Wanderer's trip. Okay, so you're going Charge Shot build. Charge Shot build 968 makes sense. 50% crit rate. I assume you run Ganyu with double cryo resonance for the extra 15% crit rate. Yeah, that kind of has to be it. So yeah, 65% crit rate basically with 240 crit damage. Yeah, it works. A little bit low on the crit rate side, but that's okay. A little bit of energy recharge. Doesn't need too much of it, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, everything checks out. Everything looks okay. Eula, we haven't had a Eula. I haven't been able to take a look at a Eula for a while. And you've actually given her the last 4-star weapon we got, the welfare weapon we got. Okay, that's interesting. I believe its main stat is ER though, which is fine because you know Eula does really need that It does really need as much ER as possible. So 18k HP, a little bit of EM. 58 crit rate, 200 crit damage. You add double cryo resonance and 15, so yeah, 73 crit rate and 200% crit damage. Yeah, this is a very good build. Because you're going to be running with double cryo anyway, and with 200% crit damage, yeah, this is very good. And she's got 165 ER. Very, very respectful Eula build here. Probably one of the better ones that I've seen, personally. I'm sure there's great ones out there too, but yeah. And then 878. Might want to work on the talents here too, unless they're just a little bit too expensive at the moment. But yeah, your Eula build is amazing, man. Farina, ooh, you have Festering Desire. You're an OG player. You're an OG Festering Desire player. Hell yeah. And you got a Farina to C2 as well. Fuck yeah. I can tell you've been playing for a while. Again, just like what I said with the previous guy, C2 Farina, I believe wants her cup to switch to Hydro instead of staying on HP. But yeah, like your stats are pretty good. Actually, I'm pretty sure you're on. No, this is still skill set, I think, right? This is still I'm forgetting the name. Pretty sure I'm pretty sure this is the skill set one, not Hunter, whatever the other one's called. Golden Trope, yeah, Golden Trope. Huh. Okay. I would like to see more crit rate on who is it, Farina. I'm aware that Festering Desire also increases skill crit rate, I think, so that actually does make up for the difference, but having a little bit more would be nice. Maybe to at least like 80%, so that way her ads have like what, 75% crit rate. or however much crit rate adds to, however much it adds to, you know, to crit rate. Magnus Reborn, thanks so much for the brand new Twitch Prime sub, man. Greatly appreciated. Or am I doing Star Rail account reviews? I am, but I actually wanted to wrap up stream here real quick. But I mean, you just dropped a sub. You didn't need to do that. You could have just asked me to do account reviews, and I would have just done them. I don't charge for account reviews. I think that's pretty fucking stupid. So you actually didn't need to sub there, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I mean, you already committed to it, so. But yeah, Fest and Desire gives like 12% crit rate on skill. Yeah, so it's something significant at least. So yeah. So yeah, with Festering Desire skill taken into account, then yeah, it should go up a little bit more. And then yeah, 110-10. You really like free, and that's good to see. And then yeah, good ER, good crit damage stat. Yeah. Again though, the only thing I would suggest is maybe change your cup to what is it? Crit rate or no, Hydra damage bonus? Yeah, cuz she'll benefit more from that, I think. But again, if you don't want to change it cuz it's double crit and you don't have a better cup yet, then that's fine. Just keep that in mind. You just wanted to support me. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Early stream, just woke up. Yeah, man. Yeah, I woke up pretty early myself too. We had to do it. I did a gacha podcast called the Gachacast, literally, with Tectone and other gacha content creators. So yeah, that's why I'm here earlier, a little early. You will hide your damage cup. Yeah, there you go. So. Let's see. Here's your Ayaka. You have Miss Splitter for Ayaka, huh? That's an interesting choice because I think isn't her sword something else? I think it is, right? What was Ayaka's sword again? It was. Oh no, it was Miss Splitter. Right, it was Miss Splitter. I keep forgetting. It is Miss Splitter. Fuck. It's been so long. But yeah, that's fine. So crit damage R1 C0 Ayaka. You have her on 4-piece cryo, so that's perfect. Actually, with 4-piece cryo and you put her on a freeze team, she literally has 100% crit rate because you have 45 plus 55, 100%. And she's got 226 crit damage. Energy recharge is a little low because Ayaka just needs all the ER that she can get. I would recommend at least 30%, but that's fine. 24% is still a noticeable difference. But yeah. And then 889. Yeah, this is looking good. I like your Ayaka build. 100% crit rate on freeze teams. That's gotta be amazing, man. Okay. And then your Nahida. Ooh, you're running a crit Nahida. Wow, brave man. Running with Sith. Your crit rate is a little low though. I'm not sure what in Nahida's build, because you don't have Nahida at like C2 or whatever, where she starts gaining crit stats for her, what is it? For her stat line. Yeah, still a lot of EM. Sorry, not ER. EM. Yeah, I just, because you gave her a lot of crit damage, but her crit rate isn't very good. I'm assuming you're probably trying to do something with this. At this point, I would actually recommend you run a crit rate main stat Catalyst instead of Witsith personally. But that'll be up to you. And then 187 makes sense. Okay. You used to have a crit damage hat, but you do more damage to this hat, and that's why she has 2.5k attack. Who, your Ayaka? Okay, gotcha. And yeah, your circlet is in fact, what is it? Attack percent. I mean, this is how it should be. Like your crit stats are already good enough, man. Yeah, I didn't even notice your hat was attack percent, but yeah, she doesn't. Ayaka can get away with not having a crit rate or crit damage hat, yeah, because she just needs all she needs is 4-piece cryo and a cryo teammate, and that's 55% crit rate right there. So But yeah, this now that I know that your Ayaka has an attack percent circlet, oh my god, this Ayaka should should hit like a fucking truck, if that's the case, or she'll hit a lot harder at least, that's for sure, compared to an Ayaka that only has a crit rate or crit damage main stat circlet. It's really high EM for that Nahida. Yeah, it still is though. Yeah, for how much EM she has, and she also has this kind of a stat line. Like, holy crap! Like, honestly, all you would need to do here for your Nahida is again switch your Witsit to a crit rate main stat catalyst of some kind, something that makes sense, perhaps. She gets a 0.03% EM crit rate per EM, so she has a plus 11% ER. Okay, gotcha. So it's actually more than 45, so should be about like 55, 56. Okay, in that case, that's fine. Yeah, because at that point, that's in your favor. It's a coin flip, but in your favor, sort of. Okay, yeah. You'd love to see it then. Or maybe even switch to crit rate circlet. That too. Though, to be fair, I feel like if he does that, then, what is it? He'll be losing a little bit too much, crit damage. Because Witsit, if he loses Witsit, he'll lose 55%, but it's not quite the same as losing, 62.2%. Not only that, but the circlet also has 9.3% crit rate already. So it's like, oof. So. Hu Tao build gotta be a nuke screenshot build or switch to a crit rate circlet. This one, no. If you're talking about Arena's Hu Tao build here, like clearly it's not an ult build because she's not even C6 or whatever. Unless she doesn't have to be C6 to have a perfect crit rate ultimate, but I'm pretty sure Hu Tao having perfect crits on her ultimate are locked behind a constellation somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be. I'm like half delirious from being super sleepy right now, so. That is her sword? Yeah, sorry. About Ayaka, right? Yeah, Miss Splitter. Yeah, I was confusing it with something else. So that's my bad. Will you be picking up Project Mugen 2 if it comes out? I did recently add that to my list of gacha games I want to try, so yes, I will try to play that game when it comes out. We just don't know when it will. Probably at least a year out from development, to be honest. But yes, I do want to try Project Mugen. You gonna try getting Farina's or Novletz's signatures? Yeah. See how they play out. Or see how that plays out. You can get better stat base with just really like getting 200% CD. Yeah. And with that context, it makes sense why you're foregoing crit rate on a lot of characters, because you just really like that whole 200% crit damage stat line, which is fine. That's how you're playing the game. So I ain't gonna talk shit. But yeah, I understand. You want at least one character 300% CD. Honestly, your Hu Tao's almost very close. She's almost there. You just need what, 2 more crit damage rolls, even if they're min roll, and you're good. So yeah, gonna head out too, because it's getting pretty late. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Sunset, and yeah, appreciate you sharing your accounts with us. Will I be doing any more account reviews? No, unfortunately. I'm reaching the end of my rope here. I gotta take a nap after this, because I woke up pretty early for the Gachacast. Next time I stream, Quinn, if you're here, then I'll try to remember to take a look at your account. So sorry about that. But yeah, next time. You also gonna be going. Good night. Hey, have a good night, man. And yeah, thanks for sharing your account with us. Your Novella had 220% CD with prototype Amber, and a signature will get him to 30%. Okay, then yeah, hopefully you get Novalet's what is it, account or signature weapon. Yeah. Okay. All right. I there was somebody who there was one more person's account that I wanted to look at, because there were two people who asked that basically at the same time. Who was it again? I think Erina's was Seto's. Yeah. Was it Snorri or was it somebody else? No, we already looked at Snorri's account, I think. Yeah, we already looked at Snorri's account. Yours? Yeah, it was it's X's. Yeah, let me go back and try to find what your account code. Yeah, here it is. I found it. Yeah, we'll take a look at this one for the last one of today, and then I'll call it a stream. And go crash for a bit. Yeah, there it is. Thanks X. So XPZ. So you got what, 5 characters up? You got your Tignari. Ooh, you have Tignari, or not? You have Lenny's bow on Tignari, huh? I mean, you can't really roll for Hunter's Path at the moment, so it's probably, if this is the next best thing, then. I mean, they both do charge attack, so yeah, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure Great Magic focuses on has a passive that focuses on charge effect damage or whatever. So yeah, 18k HP. I assume EM cup. Yep, EM cup. Double crit 63, 178. I think 63 is okay, just considering who is it? Tignari's charge attack splits into multiple shots, and each shot probably has a chance to crit. So the more hits, the better. So I'm not gonna dock you too much for having lower crit rate there. Let's see, yeah. Let's see, 167 crit damage, 16% ER, that's fine. And then really high danger damage bonus, that's fine. Let's see, C0, first Great Magic, I believe this is crit damage, yeah. And then, normal, and then... Let's see, normal, and then ultimate, there you go. Yeah, your Tignari is decent. Would like to see higher crit rate, but 63.7 is okay for now. And obviously higher crit damage, but you know, those will come when they come. Let's see, let's do some Toa. Let's see here. Yeah, good Tignari so far. Official, you have her skin, that's good. Stringless Official, 64 crit rate, 114 crit damage. I know the feel of this. Technically it's kind of close to 1 to 2, but then you know you have higher crit rate than crit damage, so at least in the ratio. So yeah, I get this one. I think I get the feeling you must have tried transitioning your official over to like a the 4-piece golden trope set. That's kind of what it feels like. I feel like your official had a different a different set at one point, but then you changed it over to Golden Trope, because technically Golden Trope is, I think, her best artifact set now. So that's the vibe that I get, but at least you were able to do it. Exactly, yeah, that's what I guessed, yeah. Yeah. So if you had her on her old set, I would assume her stats would be a little bit better here. But that's fine. Hopefully you can find some better pieces to give Official some better crit damage or whatever. You hear error? You do hear error. It is error. Your Official used to be top 14%. Doesn't sound that high, but it's okay. I mean, hey, that's always cool to hear. You can always flex. Yeah, my Official was top 14% on in the world or something, whatever. That's stupid. That's everybody's gotta have some flex. So yeah, it's good to hear that your Official used to be, what, top 14% or something. Yeah, you'll get back to it eventually, I'm sure. Alright, Sucrose. Ooh, a Sucrose showcase. Let's see. Sack frags, yes. Let's see. Only 656 EM. So where are you missing EM from? Oh, that's why you have crit rate circlet now. I wonder why you're running circlet or crit rate circlet. Is it because you don't have you haven't found an EM circlet yet? Because I think Sucrose just wants triple EM, does she not? Or unless like she actually can crit something, like crit actually matters here somewhere. Hey Hannah, how's it going? Let's see. You've never gotten an EM circle on set? And yeah, there you go then. Yeah. Then yeah, I assumed you want this to be EM circlet, but you're, you know, making do with a crit rate circlet for now. Gotcha. Feel ya. Okay. But yeah, if you can just find an EM circlet for your Sucrose, then she's dandy. I think that's decent enough ER. I forget exactly how much ER Sucrose wants, or what ideal ER amount she would like. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong except for her talents. I guess you could level up her talents a little bit more, just at least to 666 or something. But yeah, I know I can see that your Sucrose is work in progress. Your Cookie, on the other hand, let's see, 4-piece gilded. So Hyper Boom trigger. Yeah, Hyper Boom trigger. 44% crit rate, 173 crit damage. I assume you're giving her crit rate here somewhere. I don't know exactly where she's getting her crit rate from though. 110.6. Yep, sounds about right. And then she's C4. Really high ER. What the fuck? Where's she getting all this ER? Oh, because Sapwood Blade. That's why. Yeah, Sapwood Blade. It gives you 30% ER main stat, and then she's got a lot of ER substats just scattered throughout her artifacts. Okay. I'm not sure if Cookie actually needs this high ER. To be fair. Yeah. I don't think she needs this much ER, but I mean, if it works, it works. An electro damage bonus. Okay. And then finally, your Novelette. Oh, you're using Sacrificial Jade on him, huh? I'm assuming that's because it's HP percent. I mean, shit, man. Even with Sacrificial Jade, your Novelette still has a decent crit stat line of 65-200. It's like basically barely at almost barely not 200%. But yeah. Unfortunately, I don't use Novelette too often, so I can't really judge his stats that well, but yeah. His HP is not over 30,000 though, so I think he's kind of on the lower end of HP stats. I mean, that's why I said that's why Sacrificial Jade gets in there. Actually, no, Sacrificial Jade is crit rate? What the oh no, I must be thinking of fucking Moonglow, or like whatever the fuck Baiju's main weapon stat was, or Baiju's signature main stat was. No, this is a crit rate catalyst. Yeah, Sacrificial Jade, we get that from our battle pass, right? So yeah, that's helping for sure. And I assume this is Hunter set. Yeah, Hunter set gives him more crit rate. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, your Novelette's okay. I think it would have been nice. It would be nice if he got a little bit more crit rate. I think if he got up to like 70%, but as is, that's fine. As is, it's fine. Can't really criticize this build too much. 978 could increase his talent, his skill talent a little bit longer, or a little bit, you know. But that's fine. If you squint your eyes really hard, that's 200%. Yeah, that's basically good enough. It's good enough. Like it's base. It's essentially 200% crit damage. Whatever. It's 200%. Which game do you think it's harder to gear up a character, Genshin or Star Rail? If we're only talking casually, then Genshin is easier. However, if we're talking about endgame, like super meta top tier, you're trying to min-max everybody, Genshin is actually harder, in my opinion. Just to get like the absolute max stats possible. However, obviously Star Rail is also very difficult too, because both these games insist on just, you know. You know what they insist on. But yeah. But yeah, they're both annoying games to, what is it, gear characters up on. But the answer between Star Rail and Genshin about which game is harder to gear up a character in, it differs. It differs depending on the circumstance or the situation. So, like theoretically, Star Rail should be harder to gear, just because characters in Star Rail all require, you know, all require 6 relics instead of just 5, and there are 2 different sets as well: the orbital sets and the what is it? The ornament sets, but. In Genshin, it's also annoying too, trying to farm gear. So, 2 more stats to roll for. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that should do it for XPZ's Genshin accounts. Yeah, Genshin profiles. Yeah, they look good. They're all decent. I see where you're going with every single one of them. So yeah, keep up the good work. Alrighty, chat. I am gonna get off because I need to go take a little nap. So yeah, appreciate everybody sharing everybody's accounts with me for a review. And yeah, I would appreciate a follow. So you guys come back and watch me go over Genshin accounts again, like I did today. So yeah, appreciate it, everybody. So yeah. Have a good day, rest of your day, everybody. I'm gonna go take a nap. Maybe I'll come back later and screw around with more gacha games. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna go crash after the Gachacast. So yeah, I'm gonna peace out here, boys. I don't think I'll raid anybody today. I'll just let you guys go. Let you guys go into the ether known as Twitch. So yeah, appreciate it, boys. Thanks for hanging out.